And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports. We are back in the studio. Super excited with a lot of construction going on, or somebody's got a crotch rocket outside.
There's a dentist next door.
Someone's doing some serious drilling. Guys, hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. Joining us in studio, he's got a great podcast called MF's Problem Solving with David Deery and executive producer Sam Tripoli. My good friend, David Deery.
What it up?
Hold on 1 second. Are we hearing this? What are they doing? What? Do the show. Do the show while I got drilling in my ears. Guys, Dave, why don't you tell us a little bit about your podcast?
Oh, it's basic premise. I just solve people's problems.
That's
I've
me.
been gifted. I've been gifted with just the relentless ability to help people. I'm a selfless person, and I've decided that it's just good to give back to the community. I'm ready.
Hold on 1 second. Can we mute Ari? Go on. Tell us about your great podcast.
That's it. I just solve people's problems. They write into me.
Give me an example.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, okay.
Thibault, give him a problem. Let's
Yeah,
see him solve.
give me a problem. It can be. I mean,
I need
serious.
to Thibault.
I've been having a lot of daymares.
Awake or
Yeah,
when you're
awake.
napping?
Yeah, awake.
So you have anxiety. Would you call it anxiety?
It's more like living nightmares.
Living nightmares? I
Yeah.
mean, realistic or in your mind? They can go both ways.
Yeah, both. Like,
geez. I mean, narrow it. Help me out here. Help
well,
me help you.
Help
me help you.
I feel like everyone's out to get me.
First off, okay, this is what I tell people. When you give someone a problem, I need as many details as possible.
Yes.
I need as many details as possible.
You're solving
I can solve all
problems.
your problems, but it's like, don't just heap them on me. It's like,
Yes.
I'll be more specific.
Thank
I
you.
can't stop fucking dummies.
Like, that's fine. Is that a problem?
Yeah, why is that a problem?
Not
That's not
really.
a problem.
You solved
There you
it.
go. It's
Thanks,
over.
bro. Wow, that's an amazing
So there you go.
podcast.
Your problem.
Shit.
Your
That
problem.
was good.
That was really good.
Your problem is that you think fucking dummies is a problem, but maybe other people will judge you. But
Now
fuck
are you
dummies,
talking
bro.
Not my
dummies?
friends.
Are you talking like crash test dummies, mannequins?
Oh, I assumed mannequins.
Chicks,
Or
chicks,
are you
like dumb
stupid people?
chicks?
No,
Stupid-
mannequins.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I call them womannikins.
Yeah,
That's
those,
fine.
Those
I'm not
are
gay.
the original sex.
Non-binary akins. Yeah, just you're in
Nothing
there.
wrong with that.
It just
There's
hurts my
that's
dick,
no
though.
problem.
Why?
I think a lot of the problems that I solve aren't really problems, and then that's a lot of it is
That makes it easy to solve.
that's very easy. You just be like, that's not a problem.
Have you solved
Next.
anybody's problem and then it didn't work out and then they killed themselves?
I'm not sure because the podcast is pretty new, and so
Well, I hope it doesn't get to that.
Well, I hope it doesn't either, and if it does, I hope I don't find out. That's
Yeah, you don't want to lose
Tragedy.
any of your listeners by offing them, but no, your show's fun. As
the
executive
thing is, if their
producer,
phone
I know
is
that.
if their phone is still active, then I guess I'll still have that subscription. But
Yeah, that's what's important.
So
it's a big deal. But
it's available on iTunes and everything else.
it's available on iTunes and Google Play, and I think Stitcher. I don't really know much about that. You're the executive producer. Make it happen.
Yeah, I did. I got on all those. Jason, where are you going to be?
I got a couple dates. I'm going to be getting my teeth fixed next door at the new dental place that's apparently there. I'll be at the store this week. I got 2 times I'll be at the store this week. Saturday, we have our big fight companion at Sycamore Tavern.
Not this Saturday,
The
the
following
following
Saturday.
Saturday.
The 9th. Is it
The
9th?
9th.
Yeah. That'll be fun. So come to that. It's going to be Sam, Mickey Gall, Fight Mommy, and myself watching the big UFC. On the 4th moon of Taurus, I'm going to be emceeing at the March of Dime Bags in Long Beach. I'll be selling pot to sick children.
I love it.
That's going to be good.
That's problem solving right there.
There you go. There it
One
is.
hand washes the other. So if you're a sick child and you have $10, come on down and get some pot. And I'm going to be at the Queen Mary Dairy Queen serving ice cream for the vets of the Civil War. So
that's
that won't take too
awesome.
long.
That's awesome. David, you got any gigs coming up?
This Wednesday, I'll be at Pizzanista Long Beach. We're starting a monthly show there. It's
Boom.
free.
You love doing shows where they serve pizza.
I like doing shows where it's just weird because comedy club bookers don't book me. So fucking thanks for bringing that up, fuckface.
Why? Here's a problem. Here's the problem. Why don't you play like taco trucks and
I
shit,
do.
too?
Yeah, I play bike shops, taco trucks, panty stores, thrift stores.
Funerals.
I would. A funeral home would actually be one of the best places to do a comedy show.
Would it?
Hey, bro.
I did
if
stand
you
up at that
kill,
Hollywood
if you
Forever
kill, you just
cemetery.
put them right in the casket. Casket shop would be even better.
Yeah,
That's good.
Cemetery.
Like if you bomb this open casket on the stage, you have to go lay in it, and then while the next comic comes up.
I
That's
respect
perfect.
that.
That's
I
perfect.
respect that. Guys, this Friday night is is Tinfoil Hat Comedy Night at Cobb's in San Francisco. 8 o'clock show. Live Nation and Punch Drunk. Live Nation and All Things Comedy presents Tinfoil Hat Comedy with Eddie Bravo, Trez Mala, Off the Grid, and myself. And then the next night, June 2nd, I'm at the Sacramento Punchline. Same show. Get your tickets. It's going to be glorious.
Damn, that's amazing. Wait, let me ask you something. Do they at Cobb's? Do they sell pizza?
No. They had a weird thing, so they stopped. Like apparently everybody in San Francisco is lactose intolerant, so they don't do pizza.
Oh, not even a gluten-free pizza?
Nope.
Oh, because they got gluten-free pizza at Pizzanista, where I'll
Hold
be
on,
on
hold
Wednesday.
If I'm lactose intolerant, it's because there's gluten in there, or is it?
No, I'm just saying like sometimes they'll have a gluten-free that
so
also
you're solving a
is
problem
vegan.
that isn't even the problem.
Sure.
You're
No,
like,
it's
hey,
just like double
I'm
up, double
lactose
down.
intolerant. Here's some gluten free. You're like, oh, that doesn't really help, but fuck it.
I was just asking if they had a gluten-free or regular pizza or anything, but they don't have any pizza. That's
And
fine.
again, June 9th.
June 9th.
June 9th, we are at the Sycamore Tavern for UFC 225. Jayson Thibault, Fight Nanny, Johnny Woodward, and Jason's best friend, Mickey Gall, will be there. Guess what? There's no cover. There's no free parking. It's free parking.
That's really the best secrets about that spot.
That spot is amazing. No, it's a great spot.
You're welcome.
It's a good spot.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go.
We packed it out last time, so we're going to get there early, decide where we want to sit, and we'll get all the tables.
I don't even like
should do that whole
UFC,
back
but I'm
corner.
going.
I want to do the whole back corner. The problem is we're going to have to do some table rearranging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
Sycamore Tavern. Oh, on Sunset.
Yeah.
That's where I watched the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Remember that game?
I do.
I watched the Eagles win the Super
Tell
Bowl.
us what happened.
Patriots lost. That's
Yeah,
the most
the
important
Patriots
thing.
lost. There was a part in the game where Tom Brady was on his butt and he was just kind of had his head down and he was kind of looking like, oh no, I don't think we're gonna win this one, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Hold on a second. Can we hang up on Ari? Seriously. Can we hang up on him? No, I can still hear him. And I hate hearing him business. There we go. Oh, so the sound of silence.
Why would he do that?
The rubbing in our face that he's moving and shaking.
I mean, he could have done that in Dates Out the Gates, but he didn't participate.
Yeah, he didn't. He's
have to
obviously selling something to somebody, and he's working really hard on selling it.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pitch his dates. His dates are sold out, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
All around the world.
Must be
this guy.
nice. Must be nice.
Mine aren't though. So Wednesday, come on out to Pizzanista Long Beach.
Yeah, come get some, dude. Get it. Listen to some comedy, and enjoy a slice.
Enjoy a slice.
Long Beach is one of the most underrated hood cities out there.
Yeah.
Like it's hood, but it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, like downtown Long Beach is great. It doesn't feel hoodie. But then you get to the the periphery of Long Beach and you're like, ooh, her.
Oh yeah, man. You know when the chicks there get like prison tats?
Yeah.
They
On
all
their
have
face?
prison tats, all the chicks.
Yeah.
You could tell it's when someone looks like they just jabbed a big pen into the side of their neck as they tried to put in like Lolita that they spelled wrong, right?
Yeah, when a tattoo looks like it was made with a hammer and a nail.
Yeah, a chisel like they're trying to.
Hammer, nail.
Ballpoint pen ink. Here we go. Tattoo.
Tattoo. Thank you for all the kind words about last week's episode. Sounds like you guys really enjoy. Ari's calling in. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes this time. Yo, we appreciate the fact that you're working a lot, but we don't need to hear your business, okay?
Oh, press mute. I thought I pressed mute.
You didn't. We heard it all.
Oh, that just means I can't hear you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
heard it all. We don't appreciate what you said about us either.
You just muted us and then continued about your day. What is this God shot that we're looking at right now?
Yeah,
you
what
look
is
like
this?
You're 900
This is
feet
the
tall.
worst POV porn I've ever seen in my life. This is like the other way around for chicks.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
right.
That's what it's gonna look. That's what.
Oh, some girl lives there. Somebody lives there and is happy to be there. Oh,
That's gonna be what Josh Martin's gonna look at when Ari fouls the shit out of him. When we
I
play
can see why they
basketball.
don't have this version of POV porn on YouPorn.
yeah,
I can tell.
could too. I could too. You like June?
It's not very exciting.
We gotta face it. Women get the raw end of the deal on sex,
Definitely.
right?
That's more a point of view porn.
Although, to be honest with you,
Jay?
Yeah.
I've never been put in a great movie because I sucked some chick's pussy hole. You know what I mean? So they get the raw end of the deal, but they get all the good
All the good
good
stuff,
gifts,
right?
all the good gifts.
Like-
It's great. I think we get the raw end of the deal. They get to behold the glory of our cocks.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't there something creepy about your friend saying cocks? Like, dick's cool, but when your friend's like cocks, I'm like, dude, you're creeping everybody out here.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know this, David Deery. They literally had a sexual harassment seminar simply based on Ari Shaffir. They
At All Things Comedy.
at All Things Comedy.
and they just showed his
Simply
Skype
based on
videos.
me.
Oh, it was they basically
largely
said that.
based on me.
Oh, is that serious? This is
Yeah.
serious?
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
serious.
yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
Was it the candy bars in the butt? What was it?
No,
That
it's,
wasn't here. That was in Bobby's.
Oh, okay.
that,
well, there you go.
It's him walking around naked with his moon nuts
That
coming
wasn't
out.
anybody's fault but Bobby's butts.
Moon nuts.
You know?
I got me.
He yearned for it.
It might have been when all three of us fucked a donut and had a girl eat it. I mean, there's a lot of things that were in the pamphlet that were like, here's some examples of sexual harassment.
Punch Drunk, episode 47. Punch Drunk, episode 94.
Exactly.
And I made a cartoon. I drew a little comic book, and it was a superhero called Pam Flett, and then it was just all like sexual stuff with like her like shoving that pamphlet into her pussy and stuff.
That's
So
a
they didn't like
that's a
either.
superpower right there.
That is a superpower, man.
Pamphlet.
Get it?
What
Get
a
it?
Dumbass.
Get it?
All right, go make another phone call. You were funnier when you were getting your cable bill squandered away.
Ari, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be, Ari?
I'm gonna be in Washington D.C. this weekend,
Nice.
visiting the old where I grew up, 202 I think, or 212, one of those.
Ari, why don't
301.
you get the 212 tattooed and we'll all get our area codes on us somewhere.
Go to a hockey game.
Are you going to go to a hockey game?
I'm thinking of going to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Wow, you should,
Game-
dude.
That'll be game 3. It'll be right when you're there.
What do you think
Yeah,
those
Monday.
tickets
I might go
cost?
Monday.
What do you think those tickets cost? It's hockey.
$400.
Probably
Dude, 400, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
400 to 600.
Well, if you're
probably.
way up top, 400. I mean, if you want to go.
But still, for hockey, that's not a bad seat.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
all seats are good. Stanley
Hockey is
Cup,
the
way
best
up,
live.
Yeah. Oh, hockey's
Hockey
amazing
is the
live.
best.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's the only team
up
I've
there.
never accused of being a bandwagon fan of.
Yeah, for sure. Because you are a bandwagon fan of everything
So
else.
now, because the team that I like the least, this is the only one I'm allowed to root for.
Probably.
No, you're allowed to root for anybody you want. You just happen to pick teams that always won. That's the problem.
That's crazy. It is crazy how lucky I got.
You went to Yankees and the Cowboys and the. I'm surprised you're not a
both
Patriots
French.
fan.
And what
I
basketball
was
team?
talking
The
to
Warriors.
today about how the Clippers. It was like the big three that was supposed to do all these dreamy things, and nothing happened. And the best time possible to take the reign of LA away from Los Angeles, when the Lakers were bad in the midst of a 5-year
We're
drought,
bad. They still
the
are.
worst in history. They could have grabbed all these young kids who go, "No, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Clipper fan. They're badass." What happened?
What did happen? What happened?
The owner lost his mind.
No, yeah, and he just re-signed Doc, so we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked. We're
Oh,
fucked.
once it goes bad, it goes real bad.
Well, I met the owner before Bomber.
Oh, yeah. Well, the year
You
we were
got
supposed to
rid of
win
him.
it.
So then it was like, now it's time. You guys are moving all up. And then it was like,
I still
nah.
trust Jerry West. I still trust him. I still trust him.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like he's been there for 5 years either. He still
just
has
got
time
one
to turn
year.
turn it around. Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so we'll see what he does. He's got two pretty high picks, 12 and 13. We'll see how it goes.
I like to pair
I think
them.
what's going to happen is he's not going to rebuild the Clippers, and he's going to die trying it.
Now, Ari, like, what's your like creative process? Do you go, hey, what do they care about, and how can I just shit on it and set it on fire? Is that what you do?
A lot of it's that. A lot of it's you look for the positive. Like if I were them dreaming about like the perfect day, and then I'm like, okay, I can decide how to ruin any day, but
Yeah.
I want to know what that perfect
Yeah.
day is. So I
Yeah.
can really get in there and really uncover the base.
It's got to be a great point of view to have.
But also, it's a lot of realistic truth in there as well, you know?
Oh, I try to keep it truthful. Adolf Hitler said that.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Learn from the
He really
best.
came full circle with that.
It always goes back to Hitler.
I was thinking the other day, speaking of Hitler,
Speaking of Hitler,
that, you really got to, because I was reading a thing about this new Tarantino movie about Manson.
yeah.
And
Oh, really? That's his next movie?
Yeah.
I thought he retired, by the way, didn't he? What is it?
Manson,
would
no,
he
he died. But They got to start. We got to really be more sensitive to failed artists. Like if they would have just let Hitler in art school, the whole world would be different.
Yeah.
If the Beach Boys would have just helped Manson get his music career going like he was begging him to, a lot of people probably wouldn't have died.
By the way, his album is good. I don't know if you guys have heard his music.
That's our intro on the show.
It's good.
Yeah, we play every episode. We just play out Manson's whole album.
So now it's like a lot of people, you know, like a Eric Oligny type or something like that. Let's get this guy a comedy album.
Yeah.
Or just, you know, it might
Why
come
do
in
you
to
think
start
I'm nice
shooting-
to everybody at
Yeah.
the comedy store? I'm like, they could come and shoot everybody. And they,
All right. And then get all the incels laid. I mean, what's
Yeah.
next?
That's true.
Everyone that's gonna bitch and cry everyone gets a trophy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I
Or
want-
they become
I want
serial
a trophy.
Fuck
killers.
Hitler, deal with it. I got cut from the basketball team. I didn't go fucking kill a whole race of people because of it.
I mean,
Jesus.
luckily Jordan got his shit together because when he got cut in high school, he could have gone on a fucking epic killing spree.
What do you think if
that would've been
Jordan
great.
did
Dude,
make
he's so
it?
accurate with his shots.
What do you think? What do you think Jordan would do if he did make the NBA? What do you think, like with that kind of attitude and like just a shit personality? Where would he go?
You know what I think would have happened?
Comedy store.
Comedy store. I think honestly, his dad would still be alive.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's true.
Ari coming out the gates hot. What
I
are
mean,
your
that's what
sacred
Jordan
cows?
Demling
Let
does.
me
That's
say
that.
them.
That's that.
Because
That's that
it's
butterfly effect. Yeah, for
well,
sure.
dude, I mean, like, how much money do you have to make to be like, no, I'm not going to pay you? And then they're like, we're going to kill your dad. You're like, go fuck yourself. He has so much money.
He paid him later. He paid him eventually. You motherfucker. You thought you were going to pay those motherfuckers, and they killed your dad. You paid, didn't you? You paid after that.
Such a fucking crazy.
Did he when he went to baseball, was it because he was gambling on NBA games? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
don't but it's not like out, right? It's like it's a
Yeah,
secret.
because that would destroy the NBA brand,
Yeah.
especially at that point.
Gambling on the NBA games.
He was gambling. He was gambling on NBA. Yeah,
on NBA games, yeah, not
Yeah.
just gambling on other things. He was
dude, that guy would
gambling
gamble on everything.
Yeah, he
Wow.
was a degen.
You know, and he would just like. So you see it in his press conference. He literally says, "If David Stern allows me back into the league, I'll come back."
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking total, like, yeah, he's a degenerate. He was fucking everybody. Like, Jordan could not survive in today if he was around today.
With
in terms
social
of-
media and all that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Look at Tristan Thompson. I mean, he can't fucking look at a stripper's butthole without fucking somebody putting it on TMZ.
You heard the rumor that Jordan used to fuck Pippen, right?
No. But the rumor is that Pippen is hung like a horse. Like, it is a giant root. A giant root.
When Jordan was fucking him, he'd reach around and like grab it, but his reach, because it's incredibly long wingspan, he was the only one able to like give him the reach around
Oh,
trombone.
I like that. I like that. Oh, cool. Man,
Did
you
you
have.
hear the rumor that Will Perdue and Rory Sparrow were the same person? One's like 7'2" in white, and one's like 5'8" in black.
So, Ari, what you been up to?
I went to the woods this weekend. For like
Everybody's
4 days,
camping
going
all
up.
of a sudden.
And Memorial Day
Everyone-
weekend, I guess.
How was it? Who'd you
Really?
go with? You and your lady?
Yeah.
Just you two of you?
Nope. Yeah. No phone. I was thinking about killing her the whole time.
You were thinking about killing her?
Easy burial. So easy.
How would you do it?
Dude,
How
we
would you
all
do it?
fantasize about killing our significant other. It's just part of the thing.
No, we all fantasize about killing your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she looks like, but I fucking fantasize about
I'm
it.
going to keep killing women until I find her.
So I find the right one.
I'm gonna need your podcast in about a month. I can't stop killing women looking for Ari's girl.
Ari, so is this a steady thing right now?
Yeah, it's pretty good. But we went up to the cabin. Fucking nice, bro. No technology, campfires, fucking walks.
And what'd you guys talk about? Did you get romantic?
Did you hold hands, you fucking faggot?
Not once. I did not. Not once.
Did she try?
I take that back then.
Yeah, all the time. I was like, get the fuck off me.
I'm not holding your hand. I'm thinking about murdering you. Let me focus.
You're way off track. You're way off track.
How'd you like the fire? Describe your fire. How's your fire building techniques?
I
Pretty
think
good. I do it.
He had his assistant do it for him.
I put my girlfriend's vagina.
Oh, there you go.
Rocks, and I tie it around my cock, splint type thing. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I just fucking pound it until the sparks come with the rock off the flint.
Makes sense.
There you go.
You got really dry kindling.
Like I usually just rub my dick like this against a piece of wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can do that working too. Yeah, for sure.
Can we stop saying cock on the show? It's just really
I don't think so.
uncomfortable.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It's making Aaron uncomfortable, right?
Aaron, how's your wife?
My wife's great.
How-
Thank you.
Good.
My mic wasn't working a second ago. I had a joke.
All right, let's hear it. Let's pretend like it came out right now.
Wait,
Sorry.
You need us to set it back up.
Yeah, we want to. What was it? We'll set it back
you
up.
have to talk
Who
about
said
Scottie
what?
Pippen's cock again. How
Dude,
big it
so
is.
rumor is that Scottie Pippen is
he's
like
hung like a horse. Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's got a giant root.
Like a big cock.
You mean like only the tip in Pippen?
Oh man!
Whoa.
Wow!
You're welcome.
I'm glad your mic's hot.
Wow!
Pippin with the tippin'. I
Turn
like
your
that.
mic off, please. Turn your mic off.
That was Aaron made a good joke to music.
Okay, earmark that.
That started out as mariachi and then just haunts my nightmares. Right? What else is?
I would think Ari would go camping with his girlfriend and his assistant.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Did you make your assistant sleep outside?
I need you to build me a fire, then I need you to get the fuck out.
Hey, could you go to Starbucks for us and get us some iced coffee? This place sucks.
I need you to go check I need you to leave, go to Wi-Fi and check my emails and come back.
Are you a coffee guy? Are you a coffee guy? Are you out there like making coffee? No, you don't drink coffee.
No, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking noob.
There you go.
Now, did you guys shroom? You do just smoke weed?
Yeah, smoked weed all day, fucking shrooms, and some Molly.
Jeez.
Whoa, you went hard in the paint, buddy.
I know.
Heroin.
Shot up
coke.
heroin.
Shot heroin. We ate some children.
That would be a place to eat children, though.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one can hear their screams out there.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a pattern here, which is you want to
If
take
you
somebody
get
to
away
this cabin and murder them.
Guys, honestly, think about the people in your life. If you could get away with it, I mean 100% get away with it, no one would ever know, and you could talk about it, and those people will forget.
Ooh. Who would you murder? That's a great question.
Well, the question is going to be, would you? But then obviously it's yes for all of you, right?
I think a hiking accident would be the easiest way. Like if you go out to Yosemite and you go out there on Half Dome, people die out there all the time. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
she slipped off the ladder, man. Fuck.
Wow. Who would you kill?
Sheesh.
A long list. Long list.
I
You
can
see,
only-
it's like, who
Yeah.
wouldn't you kill?
I
Jesus.
probably would only not kill Aaron, Sam, and Ari. Everybody else has got a fucking target on their back. Starting with my cunt mom. No.
Ari, who'd you kill?
Apparently his girlfriend.
And
I
children.
mean, I think randoms for a while. I think I would get like the hunger down and then start. It was kind of like when I started masturbating. I didn't want to do it with anybody in my class. You know, like have that in mind. About all the celebrities and stuff.
Hold on. So you jerk off for the first time, and then you're like, okay, this is obviously something very important. I got to game plan this shit. First game plan is don't jerk off to anybody in your class.
Yeah, not real people that I know because then it would make me like some sort of creep.
But you are a creep, so
No, but eventually he got into it. You know, at one point he's like, "No, I'm not a creep. I'm just
Killing random children.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a creep.
Right.
Would you wear their skin as a costume or anything like really crazy, like fuck their dead bodies, or are you just like kill and just for the killing and then?
I mean, if you're asking me seriously,
Yeah, what
I
would be
say-
your trophies? You know, you always keep
this would
something.
not be
Birthday-
serious.
No, none of this is serious.
None
None
of it's serious. What are you
I think at
talking
first
about?
there'd be no trophies. I'd enjoy it, and then I would get bored, and I would
Yeah.
start to up it, and I would.
All right, why do you have 40 baby shoes in your closet? Don't worry about it.
But how do you up it? How do you up it? Just by wearing their teeth as a necklace, or
That's good.
Wearing skin. If that was like, oh, I have all
wearing
skin.
skin. Yeah,
when I
wearing
killed
skin.
him, I was like, oh, should I be wearing this? Like, I'm not getting this chance again. Like, let me try wearing it. Let me see what it does for me.
By the way, on YouTube, you can watch a guy butcher a whole pig, and then he takes the head and he cuts the skin of the head, and he lays it out like a mask on the butcher's table. And the first thought is like, yeah, he's worn that for sure.
Yeah.
He's
even
worn
just for
that.
a goof, even just to make his
even
wife
just
laugh.
for a goof. Yeah, he puts it on, and then he like runs out to his neighbors. He knocks on the neighbor's door. He's like, yeah, you know? And then it starts to get fun, you know, and he realizes this is a fucking freaky looking mask, you know.
Yeah, there's some creepers out there. Dude.
Pig's face, it's just like amazing. Yeah, if you watch it on YouTube,
I don't need
guy butchers a whole pig and then
I don't need to.
that
either.
pig mask.
I'll take your word.
I
I'm gonna take your
don't
word
need
on
to.
it.
I'd wear a pig mask. I think I'm gonna do that.
I could definitely see you going to one of those weird Eyes Wide Shut parties.
100%.
Getting your weird fuck
Get me in
on.
there, Ari.
All right, what are those Eyes Wide Shut parties like where all the successful people go and they fuck poor people? What's
have you
that
been
like?
Have you been in any of those yet?
Is that an option?
Oh,
How do you get to be one of the poor people to get fucked by rich people? I'd be down
Got to
for that.
be really hot. You got to be really hot
Gotta be
and skinny.
really hot
You got to be really hot and skinny.
Ball one.
and desperate and
Ball
desperate.
you gotta make no noise when you fuck too.
Yeah.
Fuck
Strike
real.
two.
Yeah.
Strike two.
Oh yeah, that is the whole thing.
I
Everybody's
cry a lot.
quiet.
You gotta
fuck.
just. You
They all
gotta
just whisper.
dead-eyed, quiet fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
I cry a lot when I fuck.
I know you do. That's what I've heard.
When I'm getting fucked.
Oh, by life?
No, by dudes
Oh yeah, I get that.
with their big cocks, right, Ari?
Oh,
That's the thing, right?
dude, we're just saying cock too much on this.
Cock.
show. It's too much.
Embrace it.
It's too much.
Embrace the cocks.
All right,
Embrace-
what's hot in the New York City comedy scene? What's hot? What are the
What's hot?
kids talking about?
Well, Roseanne Barr sent out a tweet today, and then her show was canceled.
We were talking about that. We
Unbelievable.
weren't live. We were talking about that before we were
Yeah,
live, right?
yeah,
Yeah. We
Oh,
were
her
talking about that
amazing
earlier.
show.
Rated
That
show on television.
it's insane.
What is it?
The top-rated show
Is
on
it
television
top-rated?
right now.
Yeah, and she put out that this one woman who
Number
worked
two,
in the
number
Obama administration looked like somebody from the Planet of the Apes, and it's just like, you just cost so many people money.
Oh.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, how do
But
you
she
feel?
made other people money.
What?
She made other people money. Someone's gonna go in that time slot.
That's true.
I guess
Good point.
that's true.
Maybe they should do Roseanne's Dead episode, like John Goodman goes out to the log cabin.
Right.
Kills
Maybe he kills
Roseanne,
her. Yeah.
Fucking carves her face, puts it on the table,
I
and
love
wears
this.
it.
Why not? Because she makes some. How about it's just super meta? Like she makes a tweet on the show, and then he gets fired. They all get fired from their jobs, and then he just goes ham and he just cuts her face off.
Yeah.
It's crazy that I get that it's corporate shit involved, can say something like that and get her show canceled. Trump says shit like that every day. He's not getting canceled.
He's not tweeting like, this
Well-
woman looks like an ape.
Well, kind of.
Like what?
He said that they're animals.
Hold on, dude. Listen to me. You have to give in the context of what he's talking about. MS-13, dude.
Oh, is that what he's talking about? MS-13
Yeah.
specifically?
Yeah.
I don't know. To
I
be
heard
honest
the whole
with you,
clip. That's amazing. When
No,
they,
I know.
even heard it.
I
was
heard
like,
it.
Oh, I bet they'll just say that he was talking about.
Of course they
no,
do.
but okay, obviously.
And then they did the next day. It was like he calls them animals. I'm like, what? He's very specifically.
Yeah,
like,
that's
going,
true.
like,
It's
these
MS-13.
people,
I know,
dog.
but also,
Not even-
you have to be careful, like the context where you use things
you have to be
as
careful
well.
because some reporter's going to try to make the truth.
No.
not evident.
No, because people are going to hear
They
it.
literally are going like defending MS-13s, and they're born to a world of shit. But those dudes, when you get a fucking face tattoo of a 13 on your face, it's over. Stick a fork in.
All right, well, forget that. Then
That
he
is a
said Mexicans
commitment.
aren't bringing their best. Before he said, he says a lot of fucked up weird shit. I mean, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm not like on the PC brigade or anything like that. He's just talking shit. He's a desperate man. Who cares? I don't care what he says. I don't even really pay attention to his
I mean, she's
Twitter.
an antiquated comic that made an
I don't think she should be-
inappropriate joke.
I don't think she should be canned either. I mean,
I don't
who
think.
cares?
I mean, like,
we know she's a fucking batshit crazy person.
yeah. It's just
Let her make a fucking show.
they
I don't care.
just wanted out, and she just gave him the perfect way to do
Whitney
it. Dude.
played that perfectly, didn't she?
She got out just at the right time.
Yep.
She was already out,
Where
right?
did she get out? When did she get out?
She got
A
out
month
about
ago or
4.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
about
like, I'm off. I'm gone.
She just bounced.
So weird.
Yeah, they got picked up for season 2, and then she announced that she's not going to be showrunner season 2, with tour dates and all that sort of stuff. And then a month later, bye Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Well, guys, you know what's coming up. It's Father's Day, and that's right. So we're working again with our good friends at Omaha Steaks. That's right. Father's Day is just around the corner. Are you trying to find the perfect gift for your for Father's Day? Does your dad love to grill, but hate the hassle and poor quality of the grocery store? Well, what better way to kick off grilling season than by gifting Omaha Steaks Father's Day package to your dad? All right, feel free. It's crazy, dude. It's convenient. Omaha Steaks delivers hand-trimmed, frozen, and vacuum-sealed meats directly to your door in Omaha Steak coolers. There's pork, there's poultry, there's veal, there's lamb,
Salmon,
there's bison,
everything.
seafood, vegetables, all the highest quality cuts with a one-of-a-kind flavor. All beef is USDA inspected for quality and aged for 21 days to unlock the full flavor and tremendous tenderness of the cuts.
And don't worry, Ari, they have
I
kosher
have a
meats as
question
well.
about Omaha Steaks.
Yeah.
When they do ads with us, is any of the language in the contract that you have to be able to read English?
No.
To do that?
No.
It's
no,
not even in there?
No.
Make
Apparently,
sure
I'm the adult and I have to do all this fucking shit. Right now, Omaha Steaks is giving a
Why have I
limited...
never done an ad read? Why have I never done one for Omaha Steaks for anybody?
I'll read one. I have a great commercial voice. Listen to
Omaha
this.
Steaks is giving a limited time offer to our listeners for Father's Day at 78% off. This is a really amazing deal.
8% off?
It's
78% off. Go to omahasteaks.com, type Punch Drunk in the search bar, and you can get the Omaha Steaks Father's Day package, which includes 2 tender filet mignons, 2 beefy sirloins, 4 chicken fried steaks, 2 boneless chops, pork chops, all beef. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing, all the stuff again. Again, this is a limited time package offer for only $49.99 when you get...
Get $50, you get like $250 worth
Dude,
of
look
meat.
at all this shit, man.
It's nuts. It's incredible.
Like 12 ounces of all beef meatballs, 1 pound of steak, house fries.
And it's all free. It's all
Is there
frozen.
any
Just
elk?
throw it in the freezer.
I
Slap it
only
on the
eat
grill.
elk.
Elk? They got elk on probably. They have everything else.
Again, go to omahasteaks.com, type Punch Drunk in the search bar, and add Father's Day package to your cart. Don't wait. The offer ends soon. Go to omahasteaks.com, type Punch Drunk in the search bar, and grab your deal for your dad right now.
If you're Jewish, they have kosher meats, and you don't even have to do it for your dad. Maybe you have lesbian moms, and
How come I've never got any of these fucking meats?
Because
you're the only one that can afford it.
Ari, because what happens is they hit me up for an address, right? So I hit you up for an address, and I never hear back from you. Ever.
I've told you my address 3 different times.
Well, dude, I want to hear a 4th and 5th time, okay? I'm not fucking keeping... I'm not...
But
your-
Ari, they got 78% off. It's a good deal. It's $50.
Spend some money, dude.
Go in there, use the code
And every
Punch
time
Drunk.
they send it, you're like, oh, I'm in Thailand for a month. Fucking...
Well, I'm just saying, like, they want to send it. I'm like, well, I'm going to be gone for the next 6 weeks.
Okay,
Don't
so
have
Then
this
guess
shit
what?
there.
You don't get the goddamn meats.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You should coordinate with them, Ari, when you're
Ari,
going away.
Ari.
Coordinate with your sponsors.
Ari,
Hey, don't send the meats in July. I'm going to be over in Thailand.
All right,
Send the
I'll
meats
hook
in
you up. I'll hook
September.
you up. Here's what you do. Go to omahasteaks.com, use the code PUNCHDRUNK, and that saves you 78%.
78. That's better than 75%.
And
It's
it's
not.
for $50.
not
And guess
bad.
what? Guess what you do? Put your address in there, and they'll send it to you.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm cheap.
Yeah, you are.
I want things for free.
How much are you going to spend on Stanley Cup tickets? How much would you
whatever it
spend?
takes.
He spent a lot to go to the college football national
That's
championship.
okay.
game.
I mean, this shit costs money.
You know, he
I
spent...
would spend at least $50, probably $500.
You spend 500. Stanley
Do a
Cup.
tie 2-2, I go to game 5. Yeah.
You would be at 2. Is it 2? They don't do 2-3-2 there, do they?
I
think they do.
it's 2-2-1-1.
2-2-1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2-1-1, I think.
So you'll be game 3 and 4 will be when you're home.
Another one. Is it 2-2-1-1?
I think it's 2-2-1-1-1, yeah.
Yeah. NHL.
Hey, turn your flip phone off.
I know, I'll try to, but I got to wait till it finishes ringing.
Jesus
Got to go
Christ.
play Snake.
What are you selling ice cream in the neighborhood? What
He's
is that?
addicted to Snake.
I'm reading his flat.
Going. It's fucking Dean, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I never stop calling till you pick up. It's important.
All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into the NBA playoffs. They've been very interesting so far.
Boo.
If not for fucking CP3 going down, the Rockets are in the finals.
I
True or
agree.
false?
I agree. I totally
True.
agree.
True. If they didn't miss 27
Possible.
shots in a row,
5 minutes left to the Warriors in Game 7.
they missed 27 shots in a row, which is an NBA record in the playoffs.
27 three-point shots.
Yeah, 27 three-pointers in a row. I read it. I don't know how they get the stat, but someone said it was like there's like a 1 in 750,000th of a chance. One in that they missed that many.
Yeah.
How do you miss it? You're at home.
The
Or how
odds
about
are
this?
astronomical.
Let's say you're the coach. Stop shooting threes.
Yeah.
We're obviously off tonight on these threes, and they're clearly coming back.
That was the same thing. That was what pissed me off about the Sixers, because when they went cold on the threes, they never just jam it into Embiid and just try to get two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Change your strategy.
He didn't play Nene at all, and it's like that guy can bang down low.
Yeah.
They have no answer for him.
If the threes aren't falling, bang down low.
You gotta
That's the
go
only
down
thing
low,
you can do.
dog.
And then maybe dish it back out and hit a three.
It's like we're going to shoot our way out of this. I mean, apparently you're not going to.
Nope.
Dude, Eric Gordon, James Harden, and Trevor Ariza. I mean, they had a John Starks type game, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, at home though.
That's never a reason Suddenly they're playing good.
Ari, if you took 27 three-pointers in a row, you'd make at least one.
Yes.
It's not in a game, I get it, but we're also not professionals. I think any one of us, 27.
Here's the craziest stat.
If Tripoli took 27 free throws in a row, well, he would get he would get tired for the last.
Who?
Seven.
Who would?
But
Who would?
Of the first
Who?
20,
Who?
he would get 9 in.
Who?
Sam Tripoli.
Oh, here's the craziest thing, Ari. I don't, because I feel bad. I go, bet's coming. I don't want.
That's still 47% from if he hit 9 out of 20.
Yeah.
That's still 46%
Bag of bets
or
coming?
whatever.
Here's the
Bag of bets?
craziest thing, dude.
No, I'm saying Sam's a good 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sam will
Thank
bring him
you,
down.
Ari. God, I like this Ari. Even though he kills kids in the cabin, he's a good dude. Hey,
No, but I included it with that you'll get tired on shot 21 to 27.
Probably.
Who wouldn't?
From each other's
Probably.
shape.
Houston clearly did.
probably.
And they're
Yeah.
professional
they got,
athletes.
They got tired at shot one,
Yeah.
obviously.
Here's the crazy thing. Houston doesn't have another point guard on their roster. They're all shooting guards with handles. How do you have CP3 on your team and not have a backup point guard?
Yeah.
Harden is a point guard. They have 2 point guards.
But he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard with good handles. He's not a point guard. And that's the problem. And he had all those turnovers in the last 2 games, and that's what fucked him. I mean, besides missing shot, obviously. But,
This finals bores me.
it's going to be
the Warriors are just going to
So annoying.
murder.
Warriors are just going to blow them out. It's going to be
Cavs
in
only
five,
hope is to
five games.
Could be 6.
hit
games.
Curry and just make him get injured. They have to get an injury to have any chance.
Right.
Without an injury,
Did you see those shots Golden State was hitting in that second half?
Oh, they go ham in the third
I
quarter.
mean,
It's
3
just
feet
like-
behind the line with the hand in your face and a catch and shoot, and it's just like bang, bang. They would take shots, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's a stupid shot. Oh, I guess it went in."
you know what Golden State was versus Houston? That it was private school versus public school.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
tell you why.
No,
Because
you're right.
because Curry and Klay Thompson
yeah.
both grew up in NBA gyms with NBA coaches teaching them how to shoot.
Yeah.
The other guys were just fucking learning in the streets, teaching
Sorry,
themselves.
threw up a telephone wire on the left-hand side.
Yeah, try not to hit the shoes that are on the fucking telephone wire,
Shooting into a milk crate.
Yeah. So it's just like these guys are calibrated.
With no backboard.
Did you guys know what those telephone shoe wires is?
Did you know it's a shushan for sure?
What, you mean where it comes from, the shoes over a telephone wire?
I've heard a lot of different theories.
What's your theory, Ari?
Oh, well, I just heard that they sell drugs in this block.
That's one theory.
Because who would throw them up there?
Well, you know what, dude? That's good to know.
Wait, to let people know they can buy drugs?
If you look
Yeah,
at
that's where you come.
If you actually look that up on Wikipedia, there's like 4 different, in the same Wikipedia thing, there's 4 different theories of what it is, and that was one of them.
Really?
The other
know
one
what
is
the
an idiot lost his shoes. No, there are like 3 different ones.
One of them's got to be
One
just
of them
bullies.
was that
One of
they
them's
sell
gotta be
drugs on
bullies.
that block.
Now, based on the color of the shoe is what drugs they sell, right?
I don't know.
Really?
If it's white, it's crack. If it's green, it's weed. If it's yellow, it's meth. What else do we got?
Children.
Bro,
Gray, it's heroin.
Bro, if it's yellow, it's mellow.
Yes, thank you for stopping the show to do that. That was great. We've had some really great moments today on the show. Maybe you and Aaron should get together and just fucking punch some shit up.
Hey, we're just lucky he didn't get Aaron's joke music after that.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to be more excited about this if the Stanley Cup continues after how Game 1 was.
Oh, it will. Yeah,
it's going to be
will.
way more exciting than the NBA Finals.
Yeah, hockey's exciting.
That first,
right now.
I mean, that was what 6-4. What was the final? 6-4. It was like
NHL.
goal fight,
yeah,
goal
yeah.
fight,
4-2.
goal fight.
That's
goal
all
fight.
you need.
They're up 4-3. What do you want to do?
I mean that, and if that's a tell of how this finals is gonna go in hockey, I'm way more into the NHL than the NBA right now.
The NBA has to be like, fuck, this ain't good. The same two teams for 4 years in a row. And the problem is it's not competitive.
Yeah, it's not even like you don't know who's going to win.
Is there a chance
You know
we get
what I mean?
surprised?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, Curry got hurt during this playoffs. He didn't
Yeah.
play some games.
That's true.
Dude, without Curry, this is Oklahoma City. The Warriors are Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
With Curry, that's a special team,
Yeah,
dude.
that's true.
He's a next level baller, dude. Okay? Dude, let's say they win 3 out of the last 4 championships. That's a dynasty.
Definitely.
That's an all-time great. You know, I mean, like,
Who
look
were the
at-
Lakers teams playing when they had Shaq and Kobe and they were on that like vicious run? Was it always the same teams or was it?
They had to go through Sacramento. You remember that?
Oh,
I
yeah,
always wonder how the
San
Sacramento
Antonio,
Kings.
They
Sacramento.
didn't get a kick out. Rick Fox. They didn't get the kick out. They're not going.
Oh, you mean the when Vladi hits the ball out to Robert Ory? Just think about
Oh yeah. The
how
Robert Horry
good
game,
would those
yeah.
Kings be in today's NBA?
Oh yeah, in the East, imagine that.
No,
Yeah.
but even in the West, they would kill it because
Peja Stojakovic.
everybody could shoot threes on
Yeah.
that team.
Peja Stojakovic was he was nasty.
Young Turkoglu, Mike Bibby,
Oh,
Chris
Mike Bibby.
Webber could shoot threes. I mean,
Bibby was great.
they were all great. They would kill it.
I
right now.
loved Chris Webber.
I do too. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. The question is Carmelo Anthony a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He's
I
got.
don't think so.
he
I don't
has-
see where he gets to be Hall of Famer. He
No.
just fucked up teams. He's
a
is
10-time
just as bad,
All-Star.
No more.
yeah, exactly. He's not like
That's it. He's a 10-time All-Star.
great players.
That's
Hall
impressive.
of Fame players make the whole team good. Look at like what
And
LeBron
he's only
does.
team's bad.
Yeah, he's
Trade
always-
him away.
yeah,
and
he-
we're instantly better.
No one when he's traded away, no one's ever like, oh man, bummer. You know what I mean?
Right,
like if the
right.
Sixers would have traded Iverson, the city would have burned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was great.
I think-
I loved
yeah,
Iverson
it's like-
so much.
That's the definition of like for me like a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? He's an individual player who just makes everyone around him better, and it's like he makes the team better, carries the team when he has to. It's like I didn't see Carmelo Anthony as that type of player. He's a great player, but it's like
Just
mentally
think of
I didn't
this,
feel like
dude.
he was there.
If
you know?
Joe Dumars hadn't been an idiot and drafted Carmelo Anthony with the 2nd pick, and he goes to Detroit instead of Darko Milicic, where they already had a bunch of big guys, they
right,
didn't need him,
right?
and they needed a 3.
Yeah,
Imagine how his career is totally different.
yeah.
He's going to veterans who are going to put him in his place, tell him shut the fuck up.
I mean, I know one thing: Jordan's dad wouldn't have been dead if they did that.
That's a great point, dude.
Maybe not.
That's a
Fuck
great.
Jordan's dad.
Oh my God.
Jesus
agree.
Christ. That's finally we all agree on something.
That guy was a cock.
Too much.
Too much cock.
Too much
Should've paid
cock.
your son's debts,
How many times have you said that?
What's that? What, Ari?
Should have paid your son's debts, bitch.
Yeah, I
Now
just
where'd they get
don't
you?
understand cheap rich people.
I don't either. Ari?
Ari, explain yourself.
I think Ari could be really rich if he wanted to. I think he's good.
Would
I
you
just
be
don't
would
think
you
he
be
wants
cheap
to
if
be.
you were yeah, right? It just doesn't go away. It's just in you, right?
What?
Would you
What?
be cheap if you were a billionaire or a millionaire?
Not cheap. But what
Billionaire.
Sam said. Like I'm good already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be losing all my money to fucking baby mama drama just because I'd be knocking up everybody.
Did you watch?
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch any of the Stanley Cup?
I haven't.
Game one?
I will though.
Ari, did you see any of it?
Yeah. I mean, it's last night's game.
Did you see the intro? Which, if this is what the Raiders are going to do, I'm so in. You don't like it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, the intros for the nights are amazing.
This
yeah.
one, they outdid themselves.
Well, dude, it's Vegas.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
Vegas.
all that they know how to like put
Bro.
on a show, dude.
This one was it was as good as the game.
I'm so
It was
happy
crazy.
for
They brought
Vegas.
Carrot Top out on the center ice, and then then they brought the Knight out, and they had this like I don't know how they did it with like special effects. The Knight just took he took Carrot Top's head right off. Just cut his head off.
No, that was in real life.
Oh.
It wasn't even special effects.
And the fans went crazy.
Yeah.
And then last night, the one last night like that. This guy comes flying out of the sky with the Knight, who's skating around and doing this whole thing. They have this whole sword fight, and then shit's going on all around the arena in the intro, and he stabs the ice with his sword, and with all the special effects on the ice, it looks like all the ice cracked around the dude, and they fell in and shit. It's incredible. It was so rad.
Yeah, it's nuts. I saw the one where they had the Knight. He's like standing on the ice, and then they have this giant plane like projected onto it looks like an airplane, and it's like this loud noise, and it like shoots towards the Knight, and he like holds his sword out, and the plane just like splits in half and crashes and burns. And
So some 9/11 stuff in there.
yeah.
Huh?
And
Nice.
then there's a tower a couple
Yeah,
blocks
I think
down
they're
that-
saying it. 9/11 was an inside
Pretty
job.
much,
I
yeah.
love the fucking Golden Knights. I love it. I'm so excited for Vegas, man. I'm really excited for Vegas.
I mean, what a cool story that they just got a hockey team and go to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Like, it's unbelievable.
Right away.
Pretty cool. They definitely did the expansion draft differently than some other leagues have done it.
Well, people don't remember that the Panthers and the Jags went pretty deep into the playoffs very
Both went
early.
NFC, AFC finals.
Yeah, went
They
very
were
early.
both a game away from the Super Bowl in their inaugural season.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, man, we can't do this again, you know? So,
But we all know that sports are fixed, so whatever.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Of course,
sure.
Vegas is going to make it. I mean, come on, guys. Get on board with all the money. Come out here to Vegas. Move to Vegas. Gamble, bet, gamble.
They had this
I mean,
watching party. I
watch,
don't know
they're going to
where
win
in
it.
Vegas.
Watch,
You know,
they're going to win it.
Vegas way better than I do, but they had a big watching party. I guess outside of the arena as well.
Yeah.
There had to be 50,000 people outside there.
Dude,
and when they
Vegas
showed a goal,
loves-
I love those.
when there was a goal, it was insane, the first goal. And they showed all the people outside.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn.
That's fun.
The
They
entire
love
town.
the team.
That's
dude.
like the World Cup.
Well, they finally got a pro
I like
team to
watching
get
the World
behind.
Cup.
Well, you know
like
what's so
that.
funny is like all these Vegas people now are getting shit from people. They're like, fucking bandwagon. You're like, what do you mean bandwagon? The
been
team
around 1
wasn't
year.
around. How I can't bandwagon?
Everybody's a bandwagon. It's a brand new team.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Oh, no, but you didn't start liking them till the 10th game.
Yeah, I know.
You're whack.
That's exactly it.
I was there for the draft. I saw
saw a preseason game, bitch.
Yeah. Vegas, I mean, everybody goes there. Every day on Instagram, you just see porn stars and strippers all going to fucking Knights game.
Yeah.
So when the Raiders are here, it's going to be insane.
I hope they have
yeah.
the same pageantry. I hope the NFL allows them to have that same
I
pageantry.
guarantee you, dude, Vegas is going to go nuts. Everyone thinks it's going to be away games all the time for the Raiders because everyone's going to fly in. Dude.
Nah, I don't think so. Raiders
think
have
Vegas-
a pretty strong
They do,
base,
dude.
you know?
It's going to be great.
They
It's
have
going to
a-
be great. But anyways, let's go back to the playoffs. Here's the thing about LeBron, and this is all I'm going to say. Fucking congratulations. He's a great player.
Definitely.
I love watching him play.
Great.
Dude,
He's great.
It's unbelievable.
He didn't beat anybody to get there, but that's fine.
that's not his fault, though.
He didn't take on the top 4 players in the East. He didn't play any of them besides himself. You take him out. Then Kyrie.
But that's not his
injured,
fault.
And then your 2 guys on
Embiid
your
and
team
Simmons, yeah.
didn't play any of them.
Not his fault.
Not his fault.
Not his fault. But again,
Would've.
right. Like, I'm telling you, dude,
He was beating the teams that were beating other good
the
teams.
Pelicans
It's
versus the Cavs is way more, and they're the 7th seed in the West.
Yeah.
Is way more competitive than anybody thinks.
Yeah. But, I mean, he did his part. Against a well-coached team. The Celtics have one of the best coaches.
I think he's the best coach in the NBA.
They're a great defensive team, and LeBron just did his thing. You know what I mean? They shut down Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid.
I knew when the Boston lost it. Is this one? It was like towards the end of the 4th quarter.
Exactly.
They were down maybe 10 or something, and they just were.
No,
shooting,
they weren't even down 10. They were down 6 or
6,
something.
5.
Yeah,
And they
were-
just started chucking threes
Jacking
up,
those
and they
threes
would
up.
get the rebound.
Yep.
And then someone would just check. I'm like, why is he called a timeout right there?
Yeah, that
And
would
is
have been a
there-
great time
Aaron,
for a
do you know
timeout.
this? I don't know why. I think you know it. Is there a new rule in the NBA? You can't bring 3 timeouts to the final 2 minutes. Is that like a new rule?
Really?
I don't think that. I never
I
saw
heard them
that, but-
saying that you can't carry 3 timeouts to the end of the 4. I'm like, why? Maybe because they don't want to just keep going. But dude, why don't you call a timeout right there and reset?
Or at least just do what do they do in the NFL? They just give them a 30-second timeout, right? Just give them like a quick timeout.
Well, I mean, like a 2-minute warning.
No, I think in football they give them like longer timeouts, and then they give them like because sometimes like that's a 30-second timeout, so they only get 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So just get a shorter timeout.
Yeah.
It just be if they don't want the game to go on, but it's the playoffs. I mean, come on, playoffs. It's
Playoffs.
I mean,
Playoffs.
let them have timeouts for fuck's sakes.
I mean, here's the thing. George Hill is great. He's not Kyrie. He's a different kind of guy, but he's a better defensive player than Kyrie. If Green can actually become the player that everybody thought Green was going to be when he came to the league, because he looks like he can ball. What's his name? Green on the Cavs. I can't remember his first name, but he looks like he can ball. He looks like an NBA, and there's just something off. He never can rise to the expectations. And then Kevin Love. Who knows what happens with Love? I mean, they're actually better when he's not on the floor, which is fucking sucks.
It's insane, yeah.
He's not good under LeBron. He's just never been the good number 2 guy. He was only a good number 1 guy.
No, he's really good on a team where there's no pressure.
Well,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
people
There's a
don't-
few moments here or
you
there,
know-
but he just ain't good.
When the Timberwolves
No, he's just not that good. Yeah, he's just not that good.
When the Timberwolves suck, nobody in February, no one's coming into Minnesota geared up. They're just like, let's just get through this fucking game. So you can put up big numbers. I call it the Elton Brand effect.
Yeah. I mean, in the NBA, it's like everybody's amazing. They're professional athletes. But, like, when you get to the playoffs, that's like when you get to the Comedy Store. You know what I mean? Like, you're a great comedian. You're a great comedian. But then you go to the OR, and you're with Diaz and Rogan and just watch people just not rise up. You know what I mean? It's just another level in the playoffs. And, like, man, LeBron does it. It's amazing. He knows where he's at. He didn't even sit on the bench for a fucking minute.
Dude, those block shots where he's coming from behind, where he
Oh,
got like
insane.
he had
I
like
don't even
9
know-
of them in the playoffs.
I don't even know what drug he is on
Right.
to be this long in the NBA and still playing.
Not possible. He's on some shit.
Something,
He's on.
dude.
I mean, they all are.
Look how jacked he is.
Even if it's
dude.
legal, they're on something because there's always like the doctors
No,
that
he's
are.
got some shit Nike's got.
Yeah.
Nike went into this room. They're like, try this shit. They can't detect it. And it's basically made of fucking like orphan children. And you just fucking
100%.
shred.
100%.
Look at everybody around him. Like that whole class he came in with, they're all disintegrating.
Did you see that documentary Icarus, by the way?
I haven't
the
seen
doping documentary.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
I don't care. I
no,
say
I don't
do
either.
It.
Do it.
Do
It's like there's no way you can. It's you
Every-
can't.
Why not?
They're always one
Why
step
are
ahead.
supplements okay, but HGH is not?
I have no idea.
I
'Cause
wish Brandon
HGH
Shaw-
is better.
Yeah.
I guess. But I don't know. I just don't get it because you're never going to stop these guys. There's so much money involved. It's in the interest of sports for the people to be the best that they can possibly be. So they pretend like they care, but they don't give a fuck. Give me a
don't give a
break.
fuck.
You don't think they want someone fucking dunking from half court? They don't give a shit about the person's health.
I don't either, dude.
No,
It's-
me neither.
Baseball just tried to make it a big deal, and all the other sports are like, yeah, whatever. And they move on.
And
Like,
by the way, baseball needs it the most. That's the most boring fucking sport if
I love
people aren't
baseball.
smacking fucking homers. Yeah, but it's like boring if pitchers aren't unhittable and if batters aren't smacking homers. So it's like if everyone's just a normal human, it's boring.
Ari, and Aaron, this is another question for you. Try not to fuck this one up. Are the home runs up or down? I thought I heard that they're down 30%. They're up?
They're up.
They're up.
They're up again from last year?
Well,
No, maybe
this
not from
early.
last year, but
Last
in
year,
general.
like, there was an insane number. Then I thought I heard them say, like, home runs are down 30%. It's like, what changed?
Well, one thing that changed is the weather. I mean, we had that crazy winter storm. I mean, baseball games are snowed out. The balls are colder. The bats are colder. Everyone's physically cold. I mean, there was snowing during baseball games for the first time that I can recall in a very long time.
yeah.
A lot of the new parks that they're building have like home runs built. You know, they're built for home runs. I know the Phillies stadium is kind of built for home runs.
They should be.
Yeah, I agree.
They should be. They should force stealing. You should have to at least steal a couple times in the game.
I like that.
Just go, dude.
I've said this before.
Yeah.
You
know
should
how-
be allowed to hit one batter.
Tempting.
You should be allowed to hit one batter a game.
in the face.
And get rid of
With
these
a bat.
shifts. Get rid of these shifts. They're stupid. It looks
No, I
dumb.
like them. I like them. They're so ridiculous. So you're like,
It's
"You
weird,
really not
right?
Just hit through this lightly? Aren't you a Major League Baseball player?
Yeah, I was thinking that because the Phillies.
over.
I was at the Dodgers game and the Phillies pitcher had a no hitter through 5 or 6, and Chase Utley's up, and they had this huge shift on, and I'm like, dude, all he's got to do is just stick the bat out.
Yeah, that's what they do
and
now.
just hit it there. And Chase Utley's such a baseball guy. I would feel like that he'd be like against it. He'd be like, nope, I gotta legitimately try to get a hit because this guy's got a no hitter. I don't want to like fuck him. I respect his no hitter. I'd be like, fuck that. I'm gonna just tap it
What'd he
there.
do? What'd he do?
He struck out.
Yeah.
But
I saw this thing
Puig broke it with a double in like the 6th, I think. And
Puig's so maddening, dude.
I
Because the
fucking
little Dodgers
You
fans
want
love him.
Puig's cock.
Oh, again with the cock.
I saw this thing that was, I think, 20 years ago, yesterday, that Barry Bonds was walked intentionally with the bases loaded.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck it. We're up 3. Let's give him a run, and we don't want this guy hitting a grand slam and winning.
Intentional IBBR. Or something like that. IBBR.
Now, how can we solve that? I think they should have
That's
to pitch to
strategy.
him.
I think that's a good strategy.
It's never happened
Yeah.
before.
Okay,
since-
let one guy in. At worst, if he hits anything other than a walk, it's the same shit. Anything else, come on. Let him
I
in.
mean, if they win that
Yeah.
game, I'm like, hey, man, that's a good move.
It's
by
good
the
strategy,
skipper.
yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
good
good
move.
strategy.
I think all pitchers should be fat and out of shape and get tired real quick so there's more runs. I like fat pitchers.
I'll tell you how do you make baseball more interesting. I've said this before on the show, landmines.
No. Animals. You just release wild animals into the field and you just see who survives.
Cliff Robinson, get him involved somehow.
spiked balls.
Oh, Cliff Robertson from the Trailblazers?
That's the one.
Okay.
My favorite NBA player of all
Okay.
time, Cliff
Okay.
Robinson.
Talk me through this.
He pretty much made the headband cool whether you liked it or not.
That's true. That's a good point.
He didn't give a fuck. Played smooth off the bench. Didn't care about where he got put. Just a good player.
The bald guy? He was bald, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was
He
great.
made,
Came
he
out
made
of
being
UConn.
bald okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan made being bald cool.
Yeah.
Do you know they say those men fitness magazines sell more magazines when a bald guy's on it than a guy with hair? Isn't that weird?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then why am I not on there?
Yeah, shave your head, dude. Seriously.
No, I mean, that's not what I mean. But thank you. Yeah, shave my head.
What else?
Did you see that Champions League goal?
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't that
That
incredible?
was insane. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love good soccer.
Oh, the
Good
World Cup's
soccer.
coming up. World Cup.
Are you guys excited or
I am.
what?
I am.
Did we make it?
No.
No.
We
We didn't make it.
We didn't make it.
I don't know what happened to our team. We had
Yeah, I'll tell
the
you.
amazing coach.
Russia
Fell
didn't
apart.
want us going there.
Yeah, that's possible.
Man, I'm telling you what. If I'm in the World Cup and I'm going to Russia for the World Cup, I'm bringing my own food. I'm going to fucking omahasteaks.com, putting in the code PUNCHDRUNK. Everything's freeze-dried. I wouldn't trust anything in Russia
Why?
because they've cheated at everything they've ever done. They cheated in the Olympics.
They
They
cheated
got
in the
removed
Olympics.
from the Olympics,
Yeah.
and they couldn't even be called Russia. They had to be called the team from the Soviet or whatever the fuck. And like, if you win a medal, it doesn't count.
You gotta
Because
watch.
you got busted so
you gotta
much.
watch Icarus. That's what it's about. It's about the Russians cheating in the Olympics
Yeah.
and just getting stone cold,
Yep.
cold fucking nailed.
Here's
And you know what's
here's
crazy?
a birthday cake for you. Next thing you know, you got diarrhea and you can't fucking
Next thing you
compete.
know, you're LeBron James
You know what's
dunking from
crazy?
half court.
No, they're going to go the other way. They're going to get everybody sick and just roll right through the fucking World Cup.
You had to dope. It was state. It was like mandatory if you're on the team. You had to dope, right?
Yeah, it was
And
like getting the ice. Like everyone has to get an ice today. Like, yeah, you have to line up for your pills and your shots.
you had to dope, which meant they had to catch a certain amount of people doping because they can't have a 100% dope-free team or it would look shady. So imagine, like, you just come into the office one day and they're like, "Oh yeah, you tested positive for steroids. You're not going to be in the Olympics."
Like, hey, gave them to me. Where do you think I got them?
Yeah. How fucked up is that? So obviously, it's like you're an athlete. You live in Russia. It's your dream to bobsled. Nope. And you're probably, even if you're not good at it, but you're just like, it's your dream. You're going to go to the fucking Olympics. You're going to bobsled.
Yeah.
And suddenly they're like, nah.
What a weird sport to be
They
like.
weren't doing that with anybody good. They were doing that with people who didn't have a shot.
Probably, yeah. Obviously, not
But he
people.
said it was mandatory. Everybody had to do it.
No, but he's saying, like, obviously, if the person's good enough to, like, win a medal, they're not going to kick him out.
right.
But still, it's still their dream to go.
You
And
don't want to be last guy on the team because that's the dude who's getting busted.
Yeah, 'cause you're getting
fuck,
busted,
I'm ranked
yeah.
12th.
You're like, can I at least go and cheer everybody else on?
they're like, no, it's illegal.
Yeah.
You're actually in prison for a long time. Sorry, it's not going to work out that way.
And that's crazy. They used that whole like that nationalistic pride of winning all the medals. It was like Russia with the most medals in the Olympics. And then they just attacked the Ukraine. You know what I mean? They just they're on some shit.
Yeah,
dude. If I was in the World Cup, I'd be freeze drying. I'm shipping my own food. I'm not even drinking their water. I'm not trusting shit.
But honestly, the U.S. team fucked up. They fired the coach, the German guy.
Yeah.
And they didn't like what he was doing, even though he was crushing in the last World Cup that they were in. He got to the fucking round of 16 and played Belgium, one of the best teams in the fucking world, and only lost I think 2-1. I think they lost 2-1 or 1-0. It's like that's a prideful
soccer's like our
exit.
sixth sport.
Yeah, I mean,
like every other country we go on, this is their main sport. But it's not like
no, it's not.
Of course not.
But
and here's the
it
thing.
could be
It's
soon.
not as big as golf.
What?
It's not as big as golf. On
Well, I
TV.
mean, they sell out. Those arenas for Major League Soccer sell out.
Do they really?
Yeah, and how about that guy Zoltan who came here and just was like,
I was at
I want to go see a game. We should all go.
Oh, he's
I'd love
amazing.
to.
Yeah, the Swedish guy. Yeah,
I was
he's
at
sick.
Kimmel.
Yeah.
Took my mom when my mom was in town when we went to go see Kimmel backstage, and he was the guest
Oh, cool.
of the show. Fucking super cool guy, really funny, really cocky.
Ibrahimovic
Yep.
or whatever his name. Zoltan Ibrahimovic. Yeah. He's Swedish. Yeah, I like that guy, man.
Does he like to fuck?
He probably does.
Well, he likes to fuck cocks.
Hey, does he?
Yeah, he loves to fuck.
Trying to find his goal. I'm going to show Sam this goal.
Yeah, I
see it.
love World Cup because it's like you get to see like why people love soccer.
It
when
might
it's
be
done
like
with precision.
It might be like 6 a.m. because it's in Russia.
See, the problem with Major League
That
Soccer
will
in the
suck.
United States is it's going to be what happened to the WNBA. And just hear me out. The reason the WNBA is it's the inferior product to the NBA. That's a big problem. But they have to do their league in the summer because the number one women's basketball league in the world that pays well is in Russia during the winter.
Right.
So all the players go play there because they make good money over there. And then they come here and they play, and it's their off-season.
Oh, are you
base.
talking about the American national team
No,
or are you
I'm-
talking about Major League Soccer?
I'm talking about women's
Well,
basketball. Why women's
and
basketball?
why our soccer league will not be
Yeah,
ever,
because we'll never pay what they
But
pay
look
over
at
there.
Brazil, where some of the best players in the world come from. Their soccer league is weak. It's super weak.
Brazil?
Yeah, their league, not their national
Yeah,
team.
because they all go
because
to-
they all go to the
Right,
to play in Europe and England where the money is. Yeah,
Right,
of course.
right,
yeah.
right.
A lot of money.
I mean, you see how much they pay just to trade for a player?
Oh yeah, it's insane. It's millions of euros.
Now, do the players get any of that money, or is that just owners?
Well,
own?
I mean, they get a new contract and they get they kind of get that money through the contract that they get. But I think the team gets the money between the teams. But who knows? I mean, fuck, they're getting like $60 million.
Yeah, they get paid more
60
than
million.
any
I
other sport.
love that. Like,
Makes
if
so
you
much money.
suck, you get sent down to a lower league.
Oh yeah, if a team sucks, they
Oh,
get sent
I
to
love
it.
that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
There's the
That's
best
so
incentive
good.
to be at the top or the bottom of either league. Like,
We have no
not
reason.
relegated.
It's also great if your team's not that great in the top league, but then they're like the best team in the second league. Then you're like, as a fan base, you're hyped up again. You get something to believe in, If
And-
the
Yeah,
Browns,
exactly. Like,
if
you're
the
one of
Browns could
best
go
in the
down,
bottom league.
yeah,
Like, we're going up. We're
Yeah.
going up. They all get into it.
they get into it. Yeah.
Yeah. The Browns owner, the Oakland Athletics owner, like get rid of all those guys. That's the problem with these sports. is
Right,
that
the
they don't
owners. It's the owners for
They don't get
sure.
rid of bad owners,
Yeah,
and
they
it's
don't-
bad
they
for them
can't.
in the long run.
They can't get rid of bad owners. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm excited for the World Cup, even though the U.S. isn't in it. I'm still excited for
They
it.
fucked up. They had that guy
I'm-
Jurgen Klinsmann, man. That was the thing. They I don't know who or where or what, but see this guy, the German guy Jurgen Klinsmann, who also took Germany deep in the World Cups as well. He wanted to recruit American players that were born in Europe, that had like an American dad but had an American passport, right?
Right.
So there's a German player. He was born in Germany because his dad, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people were like, they're not real Americans. You know, we gotta get our players from inside our, our college ranks. And it's like, yeah, do that as well. But the best players are born in Europe.
Right.
And in England, where they grow up with the game. They don't play basketball in high school. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, so he had a great team. He, obviously, no strategy, coached the German national team. That's, the best, one of the top 5 teams in the world every year. And I don't know what happened. I'm not that into to
We
soccer.
lost to a couple teams we shouldn't have lost to. And people started
he's not
flipping
the
out.
coach anymore.
Yeah, right.
The
But
new
that's why
coach
they got
came
rid of
in.
him.
The new coach, no, he went deep in the World Cup and then he was done.
No.
And then
because
there's a new coach.
As we were going to try to qualify for this one, people weren't happy with what they thought was growth. They didn't see any growth. That's what they thought.
With Jurgen Klinsmann,
Yeah.
you're saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he was.
Because I remember I'm like, why are we getting rid of this guy?
Yeah, there was no reason to get rid of that
It's
guy.
like we had expectations of now we got to win a World Cup. And guys, what we did last year,
Right.
we wouldn't be able to repeat.
Yeah.
No.
And it's like you're competing with people who when these kids are 8 and they show any kind of signs of being a good soccer player,
Yeah.
they go to school. That's their life now.
Of course, yeah. You're not going to win. The U.S. would have to go on the ridiculous heater to win a World
We
Cup.
get worried about feelings. In
They
this
lost.
country.
They lost to I think Belgium was actually ranked number 1 in the world when we lost to them in the World Cup, 2-1. That's a respectable. That's as high as that's overachieving. That's insane. That's a crazy result. And then
Ronaldo's the really the
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. When he did that, remember when we were beating them, and it
we
was
beat them. Yeah.
and then we just needed it was 2 minutes ago, and he did that amazing kick where the guy did the header into the goal.
Oh yeah.
And I was that is the most.
Yeah.
That was a Steve Nash pass.
Yeah.
It was he put in the one place where the guy had to be, the only place he
Yeah.
could go. And that's why I'm like, oh, there's levels to this shit.
There's definitely levels. Yeah. There's levels.
How great is it that
It's a
Zoltan came
goal.
here just to bang, just to be in L.A.?
Yeah, Beckham did it too. Remember when
Yeah.
David Beckham did it? Yeah, it's smart. I didn't realize that how old is that guy? I thought he was young, but I guess he's Ibrahimovic.
30s, right?
I don't know. I thought he was really
But
young.
he
I'm
was-
what? He's playing
LA
here?
so long ago.
What's
What?
that?
I came to LA so long ago.
No, it's just this year.
Ibrahimovic, not David Beckham. Not David Beckham.
Oh,
The new guy, Ibrahimovic.
Zoltan or
Zoltan
whatever.
Ibrahimovic. The
Yeah, yeah,
Swedish
yeah.
guy. I guess he's older than I thought because I don't know. I mean, you go to LA to if LeBron next year goes to LA, he doesn't care.
LA.
I mean, if he does, it's because he doesn't care about basketball.
Dave wants him on Philadelphia.
Of course I do.
Ibrahimovic is 36, by the way.
Oh,
Well, there
yes.
you go. 36. That's
This
Old
is
enough.
Our place has become our league has become the seniors tour.
yeah, it is. It's
I'm cool with that.
the
It's like
retirement center.
Bellator.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could probably still play in the Premier League or in any of the the German league or anything like
Probably
that.
could. That's why he's here. Because fuck it, it's the end of my career. I'm not starting even. This is
Yeah,
done.
yeah, but I mean,
Said
he
he turned down a lot of money
He
to
could play
come
on
here.
shitty teams. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. He could play on other teams for sure. In the British league, they would take him, but he'd rather play on the best team and be in LA.
and just bang fucking light skinned black strippers
yeah,
like a champion.
something.
Right?
with his cock.
Oh, come on, dude.
Dude, I was going to suggest doing with this cup.
Hey, do you guys watch any of the UFC fights this weekend?
I bet on him.
You did?
Yeah, I went to his website.
You went to BetDSI. BetDSI for all your betting needs. Our good friends, they're our longest running sponsor. They've been with us for 5 years now? It's forever. And we love them. BetDSI for all your bet needs. Just go to betdsi.com. Use the promo code PUNCH25 and you'll get $25 betting cash. And then anything you deposit in the deposit, they'll double that. Bam.
So if I put 100 in, they'll give me 200.
Yeah.
If I put a,
But the fact that I keep telling them not to do that, I think it's a bad business deal on their part, and I think they'll lose money in the long run.
seems
Maybe.
like
It's
it. What if I
possible.
put $1 million in?
Well, you might be in trouble. Why would you do that?
A couple
double
people.
his money?
Yeah,
Double.
I mean that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
couple
money.
people bet $1 million bets on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, all the time, dude. There's that guy in Vegas who's famous for dropping insane cash on shit.
I think 2 guys
Yeah, his
won.
name's Floyd Mayweather.
Well, you see Floyd tried to bet on his own fight. They're like, no, No,
That's
it's not happening.
hilarious.
It's not
To
happening.
Conor
You want
McGregor.
You want the round. Like, come on, man. You're going to fight different.
Yeah, and everybody
definitely.
said if that fight didn't go 10 rounds, Vegas would be fucked. And they say Vegas is fucked with the Golden Knights right now. If the Golden Knights win this championship,
Oh, wow.
Vegas is in deep shit.
They would have been in
Why?
deep shit if Conor McGregor
Because
knocked that
everybody put
motherfucker
money
out.
and the odds were like a fucking bazillion to like one that they'd win a championship.
Yeah, so everyone in Vegas, that's how they are. People
like,
see those
fuck
odds,
it.
they're like, fuck it, I'll put $100 on that. Fuck that.
I'll do that too, dude.
And now they're going to have to pay out like a shit ton of money to all those people that put $100 down.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, it's going to be hilarious.
That
So
is
anyways, they had
hilarious.
these UFC fights that happened this weekend. And it was there was a bunch of, like Bellator was in England.
Oh, they
too.
already happened?
They were both in England.
Wait, they happened in the week? Oh, yeah.
The weekend. And
I've
it
never
was
watched UFC in my life.
Till versus Wonder Boy. And Till came in really, really heavy. I think he came in like 3 pounds over. And which is happening a little bit now. Because the fight still
People
goes
are
up.
like, don't stress about it. I'll just be over.
Yeah. And then they get the fight.
What?
And
There's
they
no
come
rules?
in way bigger. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
dude, give up 10% of your purse, but you're
No,
making
this
more
was-
purse 'cause you're almost definitely going to win.
Wow, are you
I
serious?
think it's
Is
even
that how it
more
works?
now. I think this one he had to give up more to make the fight happen. But he's visibly much bigger than
Wow.
this guy. I mean, I was like, dude, this looks like
Then
a
you put the smaller guy in this weird position where if they're like, yeah, I don't want to fight. Like, come on, man, please, you got to make this fight happen. But it's like the rules are they can be like, no, I'm not fighting him if he's coming overweight. But
Yeah.
then they lose their money.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
So he made a rule that he couldn't be this much over. Because, like, everybody comes in to the actual fight much heavier than they weigh in. Sometimes 20 pounds over it.
Okay.
Because that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Starve yourself, get into this smaller weight so you have the size advantage, and then come in huge in the fight. And you could
So they made a
just
rule.
Till was so big. I was like, holy shit, this guy's huge. But it was, Till knocked down Wonder Boy, but I felt it could go either way. People are saying that Wonder Boy got robbed. I don't know. UFC and this ESPN thing, I think it's a suicide note for the UFC. I think they're going to
It's going
take.
to be on ESPN now?
I think they're going to take away all of its outlaw image.
Yeah.
Anytime a UFC fucks up, anytime a UFC fighter fucks up, ESPN is going to fucking run it into the ground. I mean, it's just,
Every time somebody goes on a rant, they're like, get rid of that guy. It's bad for ABC's image.
yeah.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to make comments or tweets about how people in the Obama administration look like Planet of the Apes people.
Right.
What is this world coming to?
They took the cash. They took $1.5 billion.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I mean, you said you would kill 3,000 people for like $3 billion. Do you remember when you said that? Or
Yeah,
like
I
a
do
couple
remember
billion?
when I said that.
You weren't even talking about money. We were just saying, would you do it?
Ari, would you cause 9/11 for $3 billion?
Would I cause 9/11 again for
Yeah.
how much?
Okay, again, for $3 billion?
$3 billion.
I did it just to show.
Just to prove that you were connected.
Look at his
First
face.
time, so,
Look at his face.
Yeah, for $3 billion.
$3 billion. Let's be realistic. Anybody would do that. It already happened, by
I
the
wouldn't
way.
do it.
It already happened.
I wouldn't
so
do it.
we're still here.
No, because you'd be busy fucking. You'd fuck up and be busy knocking somebody's dents out of their car. You'd be like, oh, that's today.
Local reference.
I'm just admitting that for $3 billion, I will do pretty much any atrocity that you could imagine.
Would you cause the Holocaust for $3 billion?
Oh man.
See, here we
go. That's
No, but here's the real thing. If I had $3 billion, I would create a Holocaust somewhere. I would fund a Holocaust in some small country.
You could probably get a good Holocaust for a bill in Chad.
I could save
Or
you some money.
Liberia?
Yeah, I feel like you could get a Holocaust for way less. They're happening for free. There's people, if you're willing to buy the flamethrowers, there's definitely, for the cost of a few thousand flamethrowers, we could have some genocide.
All the money to the Myanmar government.
Yeah.
Like, you need to put this in weapons. I want you killing those Rohingya people.
Ari, listen,
I mean, you're going pretty strong right now. I want you to triple it.
Yeah.
go even harder in the paint.
You start getting your
all afterwards.
You start getting your graphs out. You're like, look, you see this? It looks good at this month, but look, you kind of tapered off here. I need constant death.
Genocide.
I need it to go like this all the way up. Here's the population all the way up.
I don't want a solution. I want a final solution.
Oh, very quiet on Jayson Thibault's part.
What do you Cox?
I would cut my own cock off for $3 billion.
Would you really?
Yeah, dude.
I'd cut
You
your
would
cock
slice
off
your
for
dick
free.
off.
I would slice. I don't even fucking want it now.
Would you eat it? Would
For,
you eat your own
yes,
dick?
yes.
Of course.
Yeah, dude. Because if I'm already gonna cut it off, I would eat it anyway. Because it's like it's
Yeah,
already
I'd-
off. You
I'd
gotta
eat it.
eat it. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
eat it.
Hold on,
I'd-
you would
I'd
cut
cut-
your own dick off.
I'd
For
cut
$3 billion? That
You know
money
what-
doesn't even fit in this room.
You know what kind of cock you could buy for $3 billion?
Yeah, dude, definitely.
I would take $1 billion and get the dopest cock.
RoboCop?
Upgrade.
Dude, I would
And
just
I
get
still
a-
got $2
no,
bill.
You know what? I would just get a sex change at that point. I'd just be a woman with $3 billion.
Why would
Yeah.
you do that?
Why not?
Why would you want to live as a 40-year-old woman?
I'm eccentric, baby.
One
I'm
of each
rich.
for $3 billion.
What?
One of each for $3 billion.
Oh, you're gonna be like a fucking. You're gonna have both of them.
Maybe.
You're gonna be a dick
Enjoy
and a
myself.
pussy. I like
Yeah.
that.
And then I'm going to buy an
Hermaphrodite,
island. I'm going to buy an island and just invite people to come there, and then I'm going to kill them all. I'm going to create a genocide.
You'd be like the Tesla of twats, just plugging it into yourself.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
yourself pregnant.
Dude, just get a USB port down there and then just plug in all kinds of sex toys. Just be fucking Terminator fucking.
Man,
I'm ready, dude. Where's the $3 billion? I'll do it. I'm hyped. I'll do it on camera.
Start a GoFundMe.
Let's go.
so
You know how they do? How
let's
many
start-
retweets to get a $20 of nuggets? We'll do how many dollars for Deery to cut his penis off?
Dude,
I said penis for you. I could have said
what
cock.
number? Give me a number for you to cut your dick off.
I mean, we're starting
honestly.
at $3 billion and we're working our way down. Clearly,
Okay.
it's clearly
100,000.
No,
50.
clearly a
200,000.
billion.
I'll do
Clearly,
it for $50.
200,000. 200,000.
Hell no.
Oh nah, dude, nah, because you could get because you could get
300,000.
because you could get 200,000. No fucking way, no way. I'm even thinking of even a million. Even saying $1 million, I can't say it because you could possibly get $1 million. Like that's not even like
Imagine if you cut your
that's
dick
not even
off.
that much money. And then I'd have
Imagine
to do
if you
it.
cut
You
your
know?
dick off for not life-changing money.
Yeah, you need
You're like for a
life-changing.
couple Groupons.
30 million. 30 million is like that's life-changing money. It's like I
What if
could.
you do it and there's a gigantic fucking plummet?
You
of
would
US
cut your
dollars?
dick off for $30 million.
I know that's crazy. That's less than
That's
Mariano.
like a
Rivera-
fucking-
that's like good closer money for the
That's
Yankees for
Blake
1 year.
Griffin 3 years into this contract money.
Dude, this is so much money though.
Well,
30 million in cash. It's a lot of money, bro. I mean, my dick is like it's only getting worse. You know, it's not getting better. My life
do you-
with $30 million is getting way better. I could go do everything. I would do it. 30 million? That's like a lot of money, man.
God,
Blake-
I wish I was a billionaire. I'd hear this. I'd be like, give that guy
Maybe there's a
30 mil.
billionaire out
Let
there.
him cut his dick off.
Dude, this is kind of weird
here's
how
the
my life
problem.
could change drastically from this podcast. I mean, seriously, if someone
we have more
seriously,
billionaires listen to this podcast than other podcasts.
if someone seriously offered me $30 million and I went to a doctor and I said, "Hey, could I legitimately cut my cock off and survive?" and
yeah,
and-
there's people that do
yeah,
it all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I would 100%. I'd 99% do it for $30 million.
Here's where it gets like
So much money.
a dark mirror.
How about for $50 million?
Nah.
The $30 million is now off the table. It's not an option anymore. You've lost it. Took too long talking. But here's the new option. $50 million. Take your cock off, chop it off, whatever. Real humane. Get your own doctor.
Real
but take
humane.
the balls and move them onto your forehead so you look like one of those like French bulldogs.
Like almost
Yes.
like a
Yes.
fucking so the whole dick and balls on your forehead. So you're like you're like dildo
Unicorn.
corn. You're dildo corn.
Listen, there's after you cut your dick off, there's nothing you could do to make it worse. You have the money. It's really just about me spending that money. Yeah. So okay, I got my dick on my forehead. I'm just when I get to Mount Everest, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's that eccentric millionaire guy who cut his dick off for $50 million. Check him out. It's only gonna make me more famous, to be honest with you. Then I'll make more money. I'll go on all the TV shows. You know what I mean? I'll charge.
Would they have to blur your forehead? Because
I gotta wear a special hat. Out in public. I'd have to cover it up.
like a windsock almost.
You'd have to wear like a weird hat with like a bulge, like underwear.
We'd have to wear like a hairnet of
And
some
there you
sort.
go. I'd make even more money because I'd create a product.
Just a beekeeper's hat.
I'd create a
That's
product.
exactly what you'd have to do.
I get sponsored by that product. Hanes would wear like, you know.
What if it was functional, your dick on your head?
Oh
So
my
if you get
God.
excited, you get a hard on?
And then I make more money. I'm in porn. I'm in crazy porn where I'm just fucking like, just banging
Headbutting
chicks.
pussy.
Just headbutting from behind. Oh my God. That'd be amazing.
Oh, your life would be
Reverse
so...
cowgirl?
What,
Reverse cowgirl? How does
Ari,
that
what do
even-
you think his life expectancy would be for a guy that could fucking fuck chicks from his forehead? Well, how long do you think that life lives when you're just banging strippers and porn stars?
You're in a very prone position to violence. You have to really be down, not in a fucking defensive
You'd have to,
position
like,
in any
mountain-
way.
Lift them up? I'd have to
Mountain
be so
goat that
strong.
shit,
I'd have to
dude.
be so
Or
strong to
you'd
hoist
obviously-
them up.
You'd HGH at that
Have
point,
to.
right?
Yeah,
You'd have to
is
shred.
CTE
Would I
an
get
issue?
depressed? Would you get? You think you would get depressed without a cock? If you cut it
Little bit.
off, you get
Probably.
a certain amount of depression, right?
Yeah,
Especially now
sure.
that you're rich and all these hot chicks want to fuck, and you're like, ah, man, this really fucking Twilight Zoned me.
You can
And then,
scissor. Oh, that's weird. If-
What would you rather, cut your dick off or your feet off?
oh man, that's an amazing question.
Can I cut
Feet.
everything off?
Feet. Because you could just get fake feet.
How about your dick or both your arms?
Ooh, damn. Arms.
Can I cut off both my legs, my dick, and my arms, and my head? Is that an option?
Damn.
I don't know what's happened on this show, but can I just cut? Can I just put me on a butcher's thing and just every 2 inches, chop, 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 chop? I'll do
What
that
about-
for $50 million.
What about your balls?
50.
Would you rather have cut off your balls or your ears?
Can I just replace them? Like have balls for ears and ears for balls?
I would cut my balls. Wait, can I still hear?
Yeah, you can hear without your ears. Yeah, you just look.
Yeah,
you
then
just
I would
look-
go
You
ears
ever seen
and
that-
just grow my hair long.
Just
There
a
would
guy
be-
without ears. Dude,
There'd
that
be
would
some
look so
chicks
creepy.
that would be into that. They all like weird shit. You'd find some chick who's
Oh
like,
yeah. I mean, there's guys that like weird
It'd be
shit
hard to
too,
wear
Sam. You're
glasses.
fucking one of them.
Be hard to
what
wear
if you wanted to
glasses.
get your dick hole, your ear hole fucked, and that was like your fetish you could never find out before, and now it's open to you.
Yeah, literally.
man.
I would cut my ears off and then just grow my hair long and keep my balls.
Oh, dude, we've really dug deep on this one.
Yeah.
We fucking go deep.
That's why they love it, man. I mean, it's punch drunk. It's about sports, but it's also about hot dogs in the butt
And cutting your balls off and stapling them to your face.
and the amount of money you would take to get your to go cockless for the rest of your life, which, by the way, might not be that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you
People-
only got 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, I could live 10 years without a cock for 30 or 40 or 50 million. Come on, that's a lot of fucking
We're creeping
money.
up on the age where we're going to be living without a cock anyway.
I know,
mean,
that's
the-
what I'm saying. It's already like kind of like
Like, I'm going to be fucking everyone in my 60s. It's like, nah.
The Japanese have to have robo dicks coming
Almost
out,
done
right?
anyway.
They got to be having robo dicks coming out soon.
definitely.
I mean,
well,
for
they already
sure.
have robo dicks, but are they gonna have to attach them to us soon?
What do you mean
know?
they already got robo dicks?
Pleasure sensors, pleasure nodes. You have just wires to get the pleasure when it happens.
They already
Robot dick gets the dick.
They have robot
Fuck.
dicks. Just they call them the machines on like Pornhub or whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, those
yeah.
Fucking.
But not that it fits in your fucking crotch.
That's what I mean. They got to put them on us now. Just
yeah,
those
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
those
That has to exist.
those crazy
Even
fit.
if it's some sort of like belt or something, that has to already exist.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But I'm saying they're gonna like it's gonna be a part of us.
It'll be the Japanese, too.
The
Yeah.
Japanese 100%.
Japanese for sure.
Their population is
Did
shrinking.
you guys hear about Bill Cosby writing that book?
Writing a
No.
book about if I did it, this is how I do it.
Yeah.
Sort of. He's writing an erotic. He calls it fiction about each one of the victims.
Oh, I love it.
No, he's
Fuck,
not.
go out in a blaze
Yeah,
of
he's going
glory.
into it. It's gonna be like super sexual.
Yeah, good. I can't wait to hear it. Finally, he's
That's
working
not
dirty,
true.
huh?
Yep.
Is that
Yeah,
100%
he's
true?
Mad. He's so fucking mad right now that he's like,
Johnny,
well,
look
then-
that up.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Dude, has Lou C.K. gone up yet, Ari? Are you getting nervous? We're almost halfway
Has what?
through. Has Lou C.K. gone up yet?
No, he's not gone up, and I am getting worried about it.
Oh, you guys have a bet about when he'll go up next?
Him and Renazizi do.
I can't believe it's been
And
this
how long? How long do you say? What's the date?
By
I
the
say
end of the year.
2018 or before. He
Yeah.
says 2019 or later.
Oh, It's a close call because Louis, he doesn't need it. You know what I mean? He can just do it
But
when
dude,
he wants.
you don't put out.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah.
Of course you need stand-up comedy.
You have
No,
7 months.
He needs stand-up comedy, but he doesn't need the money or the the whatever it's called out, the credit, not the credibility. He doesn't need the action in his life. He's probably happy to just
I disagree.
be a
with
dad
that.
for a little while.
You don't put out that many specials.
He needs stand-up.
You don't put out that.
Yeah.
You don't put out that many specials and not want to go up, dude.
All right,
yeah,
you have approximately 210 days left.
Well, we all know he's definitely going to come back at some point.
I don't know. I'm missing him already. What the fuck?
Let's go, dude. Do you know anybody? You guys gotta know each other. Go up. I don't want to do gay porn.
Oh well, what's the payoff? Gay porn?
You have to reenact. You have to reenact a gay porn script.
The winner gets to write a gay porn script, like a scene.
Yeah.
That you have to perform to the best of your ability. 3-page, 3-page.
With another male actor or what?
Yeah. Well, whatever's in. Could be a
Toledo.
dog. Could be.
Neil Brennan's correct.
Neil
Brennan's
gonna
direct
direct it. Why did he agree to that?
This
by the
Why
way?
wouldn't he?
This
That sounds awesome.
Wow. This goes.
So
So Sam was like, "Hey, after the hot dogs in the butt, where do you go from there?" And I think you guys have answered the question. There
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean, someone's gonna get fucked in the ass at some point. Probably by your robo dick.
I think there's no sex, but there could be a makeout. I think that was the
no
rule.
sex.
But
Is that
there
the
is
rule?
could be kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, kissing.
Kissing?
We don't have to be in it.
No dick touching.
No, they are.
Yeah.
I'm saying whoever loses, when they write the script, you can't be like, oh, and then he's getting fucked in the ass.
Oh, okay,
But you
so
can,
no sex.
There's a makeout scene.
There's a makeout scene.
and it's very sexual, like if it went to page 4, we're getting a fucking.
and then he could make it. He could have to like kiss down the neck and then
yeah, that kind of shit.
kiss the nipples. And,
Uh-huh.
and then who are they going to cast? Who are the actors that you're going to get? Like just gay actors? or?
This
Sam,
guy.
do you want to be in it as a side actor?
I'll be an extra.
If it's got SAG voucher, I'll do it.
I'll be in it.
I don't see that happening.
Do I get to suck a cock or
What?
saw mine off?
What kind of craft service are you going to have there?
We'll have stuff the other side, Thibault.
Ari,
We're not
what
gonna
are
leave
you doing with the salami? Why are you What are you doing? You
He's
look-
He's picking the skin off the look. It's like a little See, it's like a what's that called? Like the skin, a little. What do you never eat
Wrapper.
pepperoni?
Casing.
Yeah, the little wrapper, the
I believe it's
casing.
casing.
There it is. There it goes. Come on, man. You're letting us down.
Yeah.
Speed it up.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
are
I'm
you,
sorry.
A lot of people like this. You should go on Twitch and do this all day. You'll get a lot of followers.
Just put the whole goddamn thing in your mouth.
For Patreon people, just like, real IRL experience in real life, Ari Shaffir eating pepperoni. You'll get followers.
By the way, if you were an Instagram model, you'd have 5,000 people watching you do that.
They don't do anything. They have no real job.
They don't.
It's wild.
They're literally like, it's hooker mentality. They buy all their fans. I mean, it's like hilarious.
What a
Yeah,
boring
it's insane.
existence.
How long can that go on for? I can't go on forever because it's a dime a dozen.
People
It
love
really is.
hot chicks. They'll always
Oh, I know.
love
I mean,
hot
there's always
chicks.
going to be the cream of the crop, the top 1%. But, I mean, you can't get into that game now, right? It's just a closed market.
I think if you showed up as a hot chick, you'd be in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a hot chick.
There's never enough hot chicks.
No, there's never enough hot
Once
chicks.
you cut your dick off, you can fucking clean it up.
I'm not that young, though, I can't hang.
I smell you on that. All right, have you been practicing basketball? We're gonna have to fucking really focus.
Have you
on
bought
this.
your tickets yet?
No, I mean, have
I need
you?
to go.
No,
I
I'm
definitely
about
did
to.
push
Do it
myself
this
quite
week.
badly, so that'll hurt me. But I wanted to get out there and actually play today.
And what stopped you?
Kill
I
Tony.
burned myself badly on some buttered popcorn last night.
Oh my God. Yeah, I could see that. How
It
that
should
could
be in
keep
your
you out of the
it should be in
game.
your contract that you're not allowed to eat buttered popcorn. Most athletes aren't allowed to eat hot buttered popcorn for that very reason.
Even though they have tried to cheat, Kill Tony tried to cheat.
Oh yeah, I could see it already happening.
Yeah,
So
because they're
who
like,
is it?
oh, these other comics are on our show, and they like played college ball. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we got Pollard, and we got
Yeah.
a bunch of people on
Yeah,
there on our shit too.
So it's gonna be Tony, Josh, and
Watkins.
They got lucky not getting Red Band in there.
I
Is
told
it
Red
3
Band,
on 3?
Yeah, I
Let
told
them set Red Band if they want. I don't care.
him Red Band should dress like a '70s coach
We
and
should
have
have
like
a
a
fourth
clipboard.
player. There should be subs.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even joking. I'm gonna put this out, guys. Who is it? Who are there 3? Watkins, Tony, and who?
And Josh
Hinchcliffe.
Martin.
Or Martin.
And Josh
Martin, yeah.
Martin. Here, you guys. If you play us in the first round, you can add Red Band. 4 on 3. You still have no chance against us.
No, because we're gonna have to stop the game for a full-fledged heart attack. I mean, Red Band, when it's 2-0, Red Band's gonna have a fucking full-on heart attack in the middle of the fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, I haven't smoked enough.
No
yet.
layups, dude. No layups.
Is it a tournament with a
Yeah.
bunch of
How many podcasts
Just
are in it?
Four.
Four?
Us, Legion of Skanks, Kill Tony, and Come Town.
I think it's between. Come Town. Should we be worried, Ari?
No, only skanks we should be worried about.
Who's it? Big J.
So
Louis Gomez,
who's covering
and who's
who?
the third? Who's the third?
Dave Anthony.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say I'll cover Big J, but I have more of a wingspan. I think Sam, now you're the fattest one. You should be going just because I'm taller doesn't mean
Big
I
on
should go against
big.
J.
Big on big.
I'm not against that.
He goes down low. That's less running for you. Whereas I disrupt 3-point, as you know very well, Sam. I disrupt 3-point shooters with my long reach.
When's it happening? When is this basketball tournament
Middle of
happening?
July in Brooklyn
Oh shit.
during the Skankfest Comedy Festival. Which
Middle
we will
of
all be
July.
performing at, so get your tickets now at arishafir.com/skankfest for all your
You guys haven't
Skankfest
gotten them yet?
info.
Your plane tickets?
Oh, we're getting them this
I'm
week.
getting them today.
Go to SeatGeek for all your plane
No,
tickets.
don't. We don't do the read today. What else? What else? Han Solo.
Fucking buy on United Airlines. Go to SeatGeek for that ticket. Get
Dude.
you all the good seats you want on United, Southwest, Blue Oyster, and more.
Sprint, Spirit Airlines could not be cheaper. I mean, they're just.
That's
I mean,
what they say they are.
they took out springs out of their seats so you can't recline. It's like, what are you doing?
Good.
You
Hey man,
can't
it is what
recline?
it is, man. It is what it is. You just they got flights like that out in Europe. I always take them. They're like it's like for 20 euros you can fly like anywhere. And people are always complaining like
That you're next to
you
a
can
chicken
only
coop.
you can only bring like a Ziploc bag as like and it's like just it's 20 euros, you know, just deal with it. You just
Right.
get on there. It's like getting on a bus, you know. You just deal with it. It just sucks, but
It's a
it's
sky
not.
bus.
Yeah, it's a sky bus, man. You just fucking get on there and it smells like a fucking Burning Man festival, European techno festival, and people are still half the people are wearing sunglasses, still jacked up from the night before. It's hilarious.
All right, now you're what?
What are you
First of all, you were eating a box of chocolate.
Yeah, now
Then
you-
pepperonis, and now you have a fucking caramel sucker.
A box of lollipops,
These lollipops.
the original C's.
So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm eating stuff.
You're living large.
I'm hungry.
Well, you know what, man?
I'm hungry too, man. Where's the food around here?
Craft services.
Have
couldn't make it
any of you
today.
guys seen the Steve Martin and Martin Short Netflix
No, but I
special?
want to.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, dude.
It's
guy's
amazing.
Those guys
It's
are.
fantastic. And when you factor they're both in their 70s, it's
No, why
so
would you factor
fucking
that in?
funny.
No, it means nothing. Steve Martin does nothing half-assed. His
I'm saying-
bluegrass albums are fucking
The
amazing.
band plays on
Yeah.
that. Martin Short is so fucking
These guys
talented.
are-
It's really great. It's
They're
only an
from a-
hour. It's only an
they're-
hour.
By the way, they're from a different era of comedy where comedy all had to be good, you know,
And it is.
entertaining, you know. Now you can
For
just
sure.
talk for an hour.
It's so bad now, and it's
Not
like
all of it, but you know some
Well,
of it.
I mean,
some,
like,
some of the
the-
shit
some
that
of the-
people are trying to pass off. You're like,
this weekend
what?
was amateur weekend at the Comedy Store, packed.
What do you mean?
But it's like amateur night, right? So it's like it's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody
He's saying the crowds.
they were just like super. Well, I mean,
Oh.
OR was great. The main room.
But you're
on-
talking about the crowds. When you say
Yeah.
amateur night, you're not talking about the comedians.
No.
It
They-
sounded like you
the
were
crowd-
talking about the
crowd- no,
comedians.
but
No, the lineups are great.
The lineups are great.
Yes, you're talking about the crowds.
Yeah, they were
Amateur
just.
crowds. Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, it really is. That's a good point that they had to do it when it mattered because
Oh
so
my
much.
God, yeah.
In watching this, it really dawned on me how much comedy now is like people screaming their opinions and trying to be controversial and trying to fuck. You know what I mean?
Really? I think it's just like everybody going up there doing cookie cutter bullshit.
No, but
Oh, you think comedy's about people screaming their opinions?
when you look at it, it's like people. It's like it's everybody going. I think this.
Shut up,
I
Aaron.
believe this. Here's my opinion on this. I think this. That's what it is. And then when you watch this, it's not
I
one
mean,
time.
the shows
it's
that
gags
those
and
guys,
bits and comedy.
The
It was just
shows that
comedy.
those guys worked on were just everything was made differently. They even shot on film, so you had to go through table reads and run throughs and a lot of practice or whatever it's called. You know, like rehearsals. A lot of rehearsals. Everything had to be dialed in, kind of like show business style. And nowadays it's just like, we'll take it from a different angle. We'll pick it up here. Even in your special, you can cut everything kind of together. You could do 5 nights and cut it all together. I mean, I don't think you had
This
the
thing's
luxury.
so tight and
Everything's-
streamlined, and they tell hilarious stories. They roast the shit out of each other. It's really funny.
I mean, those guys are, yeah.
I saw that it came out. I'm like,
Steve
I read
Martin's
an
just
article
so
about
good.
this. I'm literally cried laughing maybe 3 or 4 times in an hour.
Steve Martin's book is one of the best.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one?
Stand-up, Born
How
Stand-Up.
do you
course
guys
they know.
think Ocean's 8 does?
I think
Gets
nobody
it-
cares about
I
that.
think
It's
it-
like they're making male They're showing how women can be in male comedies, but it's like just make women comedies.
Yeah, just make women
Make
comedies.
them for a group that's not your group.
Women
so that
don't
you
go
can,
see
like, get
movies
some
like
of those
that.
groups
Women
to be
don't
able
go
to
see
say,
those movies.
well, hey, we do it too.
Yeah. Well, they're just going to complain that it's sexism if it doesn't do well.
I just don't understand,
Make
like,
a good movie. I don't care if men or women or
No, I guess
babies.
I
I don't care
understand
who's
it.
in it. Make a fucking good movie. And
I
people
guess
go
I
see
understand it. There's no, like, the only thing that, because Hollywood is so built on, like, following these, like, cookie cutter ideas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, save the cat bullshit, that it's like, it's hard to make a woman comedy because comedies are based on the failures of men's relationships, the failures of men being dads. Imagine like Bad Mom? Are you going to make a movie about a bad mom?
They
Like,
did.
but it's not that funny, It's not
Well,
as funny as a
here's
bad
the thing,
dad.
dude.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but
Here's my problem when you go, we're going to make an
Oh.
all-female anything. It's not that I have a problem with it being all-female, but if that's the jumping off point, it's like when somebody writes a sketch about something and it's because they have a funny joke and they want to write a sketch around that joke.
Yeah.
It never works.
Yeah.
If you're starting off as we're going to do an all-female this,
Yeah.
then you
You're
go from
already-
there.
you're already
in a-
kinda
Yeah,
pigeonholed,
it should be
yeah.
like, oh, this is really fun. Let's do this. Hey, dude, we can maybe make it all-female. Then it's a different thing.
I think they should just focus on female writers. I mean, they can write male characters or female characters. Just get more females involved in movies.
The problem is this: when guys see an all-female something, they know it's just going to be man bashing. Like we've been watching this for the last 20 years in commercials. Like dad can't wipe his own ass without mom showing him how to do it. That's like every fucking commercial.
Think about all the situations where it's all women anything in real life. It just doesn't happen as much as all men, right? Am I
Yeah.
wrong? Am I
No.
wrong? Help me out here. I mean,
No,
bowling night, guys. What's that?
It boils down to women are just dumber and they can't write. They have to have their fathers and mothers write for them. And so then they just pass on, and a lot of times they're not in touch because of that. They're untalented across the board.
Quitters.
Across the board.
Across the
And,
board, there's no good
Just
ones.
stick to being attractive.
Zero.
I can't
They've
co-sign
been
that.
skating by on that lack of talent for too long, and now it's becoming obvious. Where it's like, you want a fucking lead role? Great. You were just the autistic kid we were letting shoot some threes one game, but if you actually want to start on a regular game, we'll show what'll happen.
I don't read a lot. I don't read a lot of the news, or I don't keep up on current shit. But to the best of my knowledge, the last woman that mattered and did something good, Helen Keller. Since then, it's been downhill for these twats.
Hey, I don't know, dude.
I'm not going to see Ocean's 8.
I just
I didn't
Not
see
because
Ocean's
it's. I was
1
gonna
through
say
7,
not because
boy.
it's all women. It's just a
Listen,
tired.
I didn't
ass,
see it when it was all men.
and Ocean's 12 sucked dick. So
Even
it's
the
like
first one was weak compared to like I don't know, man. They
No,
just
you know
can't
what-
make. They just don't make good movies anymore.
Do
I'm
you
an
know
old man.
when-
Get off my lawn.
when they had Julia Roberts playing a role, and the plot twist was that she looks like Julia Roberts, so we're gonna run with that.
Right.
I'm like,
Oh.
you guys just ran out of ideas.
I'm gonna definitely watch the Manson movie. 100%. That sounds fucking good.
DiCaprio's
Yeah, good
in
man
it.
movie.
Yeah, good man movie.
Yeah, but they're not making a woman-sin movie.
They should make a all woman's cast of the Manson movie.
That would be good.
Actually, they could. From the who are the chicks that actually did the killing? That
Let Selena Gomez play Charles Manson. I
whoever
can see that working out
fucked.
great.
Who are the chicks that fucked Manson? They could do a movie about them.
Sharon Tate?
Was that who it was?
No, that was
That's
the
who they
girl who
murdered,
murdered
right?
her.
well,
Yeah.
guys, that's our show. David Deery, tell them one more time about your podcast.
I got a podcast where I solve people's problems. You could send me your problem to askdaviddeery@gmail.com. I will solve it.
DEERY.
You got it.
And it's called
If
Mother.
you want a seat on David Deery's podcast, go to SeatGeek.com for all your seat ticketing needs for David Deery's podcast.
I will give you 78% off of a seat on my podcast. Just type in the code Punch Drunk Cock.
Okay.
Punchcock.
Too much cock on this episode.
Punch cock.
Guys, you're the best. Thanks
It's called
for tuning in.
MF Problem Solving with David Deery and executive producer Sam Tripoli.
We love you guys. Thanks for all the love on the internet. And
Oh, well,
Goodbye.
well, well.
And if you're a sick kid, don't forget, come to my March of Dime Bags thing in Long Beach. I'll sell you pot if you're under 10.
Bye.
And if you got cum, make sure to come.
It's rude, dude. It's just rude.